recording. Recording now.
Okay, welcome then to Commit to the Role, Season 4, Episode 11. Who would like to start us off and recap what happened in the last game? Any volunteers for those who were there?
I don't mind doing it if you want.
Yes, go for it.
I want Cabs to do it because I want Cabs to describe the meeting.
Yeah, the plan.
Oh yeah. What was the plan again?
Oh, yeah.
In detail, please.
Who was meeting who and why?
And at what time?
It's pretty good TV, by the way.
I still genuinely have no idea. So, our epic adventurers managed to get the book, and they went back to Iyaya, who it turns out is an asshole. We went through the book together. We found out that the Sokol family and all the other families have been paying money into the coffers of the Black Fist, basically to pay them off in order to carry on doing all their flaky, dirty deeds. When their family members get into trouble, they basically just pay the Black Fist to deal with it, and they get away with it. Meanwhile, the Black Fist are making money hand over Black Fist from these rich families, and we found out that that Twiddly Moustache Man is absolutely an asshat, and we found out basically that everybody is a bad person in Flan. Iyaya, it turns out, kind of gave up her lover, the Grigori, to the Welcomers, and the Welcomers ended up killing him by the sounds of things. But Iyaya left us a note, basically just being a bad person in letter form, as she disappeared off into the night, saying, "What? You can't believe you gave the book back." The reason we gave the book back is because Ureth Storm River, Sir Hugh Blackdoor, storms in, shouting, "Make haste!" Into the Black Fist, and sacrifices himself pretty much completely unnecessarily to make sure that we got out with the book. Not like we had an escape route or anything. So he got himself captured by Twiddly Moustache Man and ended up going back to the Black Lyceum. No, wait. Whatever it's called, the giant place, the Black Fist's house, Black Fist Castle. That's what I would call it.
Stojano.
Stojano. So Twiddly Moustache Man and Sir Hugh went back to Stojano Castle. We decided to try and do some clever tricks. Spent maybe an hour and a half devising a plan that I think it turns out is completely pointless. But we decided to trick Twiddly Moustache Man into going to the meeting that had been set up with Chubb and the Welcomers to try, and Chubb basically wanted to kind of take the book and give it back to the Black Fist and make sure that everybody just chill the hell out. And so we basically baited him into a meeting. He took 12 guards with him, like there was a freaking whole retinue, and then we decided to go stealth round him all the way up to the Black Fist keep and give it back to Edgar Brahms, whatever his name is.
Edgar?
Edgar Brahms, that's
Hector.
right.
Yep.
Hector Brahms. I'm bad with names. We went up, we gave it to Hector Brahms. He was like thankful, but he doesn't seem like he's a very happy man generally. But he took it and he was like, "Yes, I will release Sir Hugh unto your care." We went down to the dungeon and find out that Sir Hugh's already been taken. So Sir Hugh, turns out, Twiddly Moustache Man took Sir Hugh to this meeting as collateral, and his whole experience is going to be bizarre when he goes back and realizes that the meeting was a sham, and yet somebody has still managed to get the book back in his absence, like geniuses that we are. Problem is that meeting was still going on. We came out, we wanted to get Sir Hugh back, but we had no spells, no HP, no hit dice left. We hadn't rested for days, and so we couldn't really go up against 12 guards. So we decided to go hole up, sleep, go back, rescue in the morning. And so we had a restless sleep in a barn outside of town, hoping that we could go back and rescue him in the morning. Unless he's dead, in which case I think we might just go to the next town over and just be like, we'll just leave it in our rearview mirror.
Okay, thank you very much. So, very well summed up. Well done.
I think there were a couple of important details she missed out on, but it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Go on, Hugh. What are the details?
What you got, Hugh?
Well, Sir Hugh saved
Bitter.
the whole
Bitter
team
as
by
always.
sacrificing himself to the guards, and it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Did you see at that moment we were standing in the thing and we were like, they're going out the window, and then Sir Hugh in the corridor was like, no. Like, the job's not done. He just runs.
As the hero he is. Right?
It seems like a good idea. At the time.
Was.
Okay, so you guys, the five of you, walked east out of town under a kind of a clear moonlit night sky, and you found your way. Kraz and Kira took you to the Moss family peat bog farm. This is kind of on the outskirts of the bog. Seraphina has been out this way. Also, sorry, Zephyrbella, out this way too. It's kind of a wild, sort of rugged land. It's wet and it's sort of marshy, and there's this kind of very simple, very small farm made out of kind of wood and straw, and everyone there seems to be asleep. And instead of waking up the Moss family that Kraz and Kira know, you decide to kind of bed down into like a stable, barely even a stable, more like just like a lean-to, a shelter for a couple of donkeys. It's kind of bedded down with hay, and there you had a restless night's sleep. Zephyrbella, you wake up, sunlight in your eyes, the rising sun, with a donkey licking your face. Stinky donkey breath all up in your grill, and
Lovely.
you find yourself with a woman stood over you, and she's like, good morning.
Morning.
You're sleeping in the stable, I see.
Yeah, well, it seemed warm.
Yes. Is there a particular reason you're here?
Well, we just needed shelter, and these guys seem to know you guys, so we thought we got here quite late, so we didn't want to disturb anyone.
At this point, with the sun coming up and these voices, the other four of you wake up.
I'm cold.
Jeff
Yeah.
Raxton, you kind of stretch it out. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Your back is sore from sleeping on a rock.
8.
You kind of put your hand out and you kind of sort of move around a little bit, and you manage to put your hand in a big old pile of donkey poop underneath
nice.
underneath some hay that was next to you. You lift your hand up and it's covered in poop.
She's been through worse. It's okay.
That's disgusting.
Well, 5 adventurers wasn't what I was expecting to see out here this morning. My name is Millicent Moss. This is my farm.
Hi, Millie.
We've met it. Yeah. Hello
Yes,
again.
I know you too.
How's your husband?
Better, thank you.
That's good. That's good.
I have some porridge. A welcome to some. And then must ask you to leave.
Yeah, we just needed a minute just to kind of rest up, take care of our injuries. We were planning on leaving.
All right, I'll come back.
I'm gonna
Porridge?
give her 2 gold
Yes.
for the trouble.
Well, it's not necessary, but thanks. She heads off into kind of the main building of the small farm, and sort of lights and candles start burning inside, and she seems to be cooking up some breakfast. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know what porridge tastes like. Is it good? What is it?
That's terrible.
Great.
Is it?
I wouldn't know.
1 bowl of porridge in the morning, you're sorted. You're set.
Okay. I'm gonna go and get a bowl of porridge.
Don't we need to we need to go get Sir Hugh back, guys?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
but we should do so on a full stomach, probably.
We can get food later. Let's go get Sir Hugh.
No, I want something to eat.
Hugh would want us to have porridge.
Thank you.
I know.
Hugh would
Sir
want us to
Hugh.
make haste. Pretty sure.
He did.
Alright,
say
Kira,
that.
on this
I have
one.
never heard him say that once, Kira. You are making things up.
It's just the stories. That is what people like him tend to say.
Haste. What you don't realize is haste is actually a delicacy where Hugh's from, and it's very much like porridge.
Is it like make paste?
Yeah.
Got it.
Heist.
Is the porridge good?
It's made.
She comes up with kind of a big old
Oh,
sort of
good.
tub and some bowls, and her child, I don't know, 8-year-old boy is kind of helping her, and she dishes you up kind of like a in like these really simple sort of clay bowls, helping her porridge. It is flavorless and watery.
This is interesting type of food.
Can we take it to go? We forgot we have to go and get our friend out of jail.
What? No, the bowls. I'm sorry, we don't have much.
Just eat fast, Smithy. Just chow it down. Let's get out of here.
You basically you drink this kind of watery porridge, and yeah, it's not great, but it is at least it's something.
Yay! Thank you for
Oh.
breakfast, Millie.
Thank you.
I
It's
suppose
no
it was-
haste, but it's all right.
it's,
I think we should
kind
go
of strangely. Well,
as soon as we can.
unexpected to see you, I suppose. But is everything all right? Are you in?
We don't have time to chat, Mrs. Moss.
I don't think we are. I think we're all right now. Don't think we're in any danger. I think the danger has passed. I don't think we're in anybody's good books, but I don't think we're in anybody's bad books. So we're just gonna go and get our friend out of prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't worry, Millie.
Bye.
We got it. We're on it. You don't need to concern yourself. Just
She kind of just takes the bowls back from you, and
it's very
So-
kind of you to make us porridge in the morning.
you're welcome, I suppose.
Millie, can I ask a favor of you?
Yes.
Can I
Before you didn't
leave?
have time to chat.
Well, it's just I'm having like a word with her on the side as we're getting ready to leave. I want to ask her a private favor.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I leave some money with you and your family that I can come pick up later? I'm just worried that someone might steal from me in the city at some point. If that'd be okay, I'd be more than happy to pay you 10 gold just to hold on to some money for me.
Well, is it a lot?
No, not really. Not like a grand sum. Just 80 gold, just somewhere in your house, just for safekeeping.
Are you in some sort of danger or trouble
No,
with the law, or
No, I'm just paranoid. I think it's a genetic thing.
It's drug money. It's dirty drug money. Don't
make
take it.
make a persuasion roll?
Okay. 7.
Look, whatever your
No? Okay.
things are just getting back to normal for us. Whatever you're
Okay.
doing, I'd rather not be involved. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. Say hello to your husband for me.
Yeah, we'll do. No problem.
We go.
Okay, you guys leave?
We'll
Go.
leave.
Go get him back.
Alrighty. So you guys head back to Flan. and reach the city about 8 a.m. The city is kind of bustling and alive. People are going to work. They have kind of finished now at any sort of leftover sort of Feast of the Moon celebrations that were still going on, and they're kind of trying to get back to some normality. Now this sort of festival was finished. A festival quite like they haven't seen before. You enter in the north part of town along this road. Where would you like to go?
I mean, we're gonna go to the Black Fist
Sturgeon
Keep,
Castle?
Yeah, that's the one. Yes.
Yeah, it's Vallejo Castle after the Sturgeon Gate.
So what's the plan? Are we just gonna head inside?
Well, Hector Brahms said that he would give us Sir Hugh back, right, in exchange for the book. So if he keeps good on his word, then Sir Hugh will be back. And if Sir Hugh's not there, then we use that as evidence that Twiddly Moustache Man is an asshole.
When you say Twilly Mustache Man, do you mean LeBlanc?
I do.
Right, okay. Just making sure we're on the same page. I don't want to accidentally say Twilly Mustache Man in the wrong context. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Darren.
As we pass through the city, I would like to cast Locate Object.
Okay.
And I would like to look for my holy symbol.
That is at the forefront of my mind, Jathraxin, as well. We just need to save lives.
Oy vey.
Okay.
Within 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
It's a cool spell.
That's a fucking full kilometer.
Just because I dinged you guys.
You can see the distance in feet on the left-hand side of the map as well.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
1,000 feet is 0.3 of a kilometer.
And this last
So that would be 6 squares. So I want to have it active as we go through. It's like 10 minutes.
It's like the whole city, basically.
Roll 20 has a thing where I can do measurements and can't see.
Do you say 1,000 feet was a third of a kilometer?
That's what it says in Google.
Jesus.
0.3048 of a kilometer. I mean, who uses feet?
Only D&D. Oh yeah, and like the whole of America.
We're special.
Yes, you are.
So what, like, so you're talking about, what, 3 squares is 500? That many squares is like 1,000 feet.
Exactly.
It's a lot.
Within 1,000 feet. So that's going to encompass the whole fucking city.
Like, a whole thing.
Basically
Pretty
like
much.
this.
So where in the city is it, Matt?
Did
Okay.
we not think of this before?
Well, no, you only just got it, right?
Yeah, she didn't have it before.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You bear with me for 1 sec. So,
Yeah.
you, as you're walking down the street, make me a perception roll.
24.
Sorry, everyone make me a perception roll. Although Jar
Oh.
Francis is probably good. Well,
-1 in wisdom. Seriously,
Oh my
man.
god, we're rolling so well. Look at that.
-1 in most things.
2 natural 20s, shit.
to be honest, you all roll quite well. So you all hear as you walk past 2 sort of rather rotund ladies stood on a street corner talking, and they're like, "Oh, there was some trouble up the road." She's like, "Oh, what kind of trouble?" The other one says. She's like, "Oh, I don't know, but there's Black Fist all over the place. Got the whole street locked down. Must be something going on. Maybe they found that raven. Who knows?"
So I'm
What?
thinking we go to either Waterdeep or maybe Baldur's Gate in the south would be nice. I've never been. Apparently it's really tropical.
So the raven has been sighted.
keep walking.
What?
Walking.
What street? What street was that? That was locked down.
We
Wasn't
listened
it by
to our-
like the?
listen to our conversation.
You were speaking very loudly.
She kind of like grimaces at you a little bit. Up on the corner of Maiden Avenue and Haldane Way.
Oh, yeah.
In some sort of trouble.
Is that near that
Where the N is.
bookshop? Library? What
On the
was
map,
it?
where the N is. House Genarsis.
Yeah, but
Generous.
is that where the place was? What the meeting was?
No, that was
Are
I
you
think
next
that's
to Oath
where,
Street.
where we
Talking-
saw
you
the
talking to
rockets
me?
when we went.
No, the meeting was isn't that like right here somewhere? Oh, that was we turned left here.
I think it was right at the corner, actually, where the L-shaped building is.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
right.
that's exactly what they were just saying, right?
Jeff Ratson got it. It's here. And that's definitely what they were talking
That's
about.
definitely what they were talking about, yeah.
Do I feel any ding yet?
So as you get to sort of the end of this street, I reckon. Boom, boom, boom.
How do I erase this stuff?
I think you do.
Excuse me.
You sense the object's location. If the object's in motion, you know the direction. The spell can locate a specific object. Right, okay. So I can't locate an object. How does it even work? You sense the direction. So yeah, as you get to the end of the street, you sense it, and you sense it's further into sort of old plant.
Everyone's writing on the. Okay.
It's like in this direction.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we'll keep walking.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep drawing on this map. As you get to Podal Plaza, you realize it's like in this direction.
I think when we're done checking out on Sir Hugh, we should go back to the Podal Street and see. I have a feeling I know where my item might be.
You get the sense that it's this way, but as you get into the plaza, the spell fades. It's been longer than 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
let's
that's
I
go
have a
find
lead
your...
on my holy symbol, so
Wait, you got a feeling?
yes.
How did you get a feeling?
I choose some magic, to give me an upper hand in finding it. But let's go get Sir Hugh first.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, so just for the sake of brevity, you managed to get to Stodgenell Gate, and the guards by now. You've been here like at least once a day for the last 3-4 days. Like they sort of recognize you. Is there any? What do you say your intentions are?
We're here to collect our reward and pick up our friend Sir Hugh Blackdoll, who's been released by Lord Protector, the Lord Regent.
All right. Well,
Instructed.
your best report to Knight Lieutenant Bolvar. Last I saw him, he's in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly.
Look, it's been kind of some stuff's gone down, so don't piss him off.
What happened? What went down?
Bunch of the guys got killed.
Who got killed?
I think he means some of the Blackfist gods. That is a shame to hear. Our deepest sympathies.
Who killed him?
We don't know.
I bet it was Zentarium. They're the worst.
In here?
No, not here. Probably back the other way.
I'm not asking you. You don't know anything. You've been with me.
Then stop talking to me. Talk to him,
I'm
not me.
I'm talking to him. You're just answering.
You're talking
Look,
so
I'm not-
loud.
I'm not sure I'm really supposed to talk about it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
Hush, hush.
Now he's shut down. Now he's shut down.
Well,
We
you're
were
the
best
meanest
mates a minute
scare.
ago.
You come off a bit strong sometimes.
Sorry, I just want to get you back. I miss him.
Yeah, well, yeah. So yeah.
He's the moral compass of the group.
Well, thank you for your time and the directions, Sir God. Go inside.
He opens up the side. Doesn't open the main door for you, but opens up the side. Yeah, you walk through the way you've been before.
Cool.
You go into the courtyard and you find a somber mood about the castle this morning, and lined up on sort of like cots, like sheets spread over kind of metal frames, like temporary beds. There are at least like 8, 9, 10 bodies with sort of sheets draped over them. You spot a priest of Kettle in the grey robes that you know that they wear in Valhingen graveyard, sort of moving from body to body and sort of blessing the corpses and saying his prayers and doing his rituals.
I would like to check the bodies if I can. Just kind of lift up some things. I'm super nervous at this point.
Awkward. Kira just kind of strays away from the group, sort of casually walks up to the line.
We're gonna get arrested.
For looking at a body?
Oh Jesus Christ, the massive moth.
I'm totally going up there. I'm gonna lift one up. I'm gonna check some faces.
Okay, you do so. You open up the first one, and it's a fairly sort of young man, maybe early 20s, sort of stubble around his chin. His throat has been cut from like here all the way to here, and the blood is sort of congealed all down his front. He's just in normal clothes. Any sort of armor that he's wearing is gone.
All right.
Is it bad?
Yeah, he had a fucking throat slit. I'm gonna keep checking the bodies and see if there's if they all look similar.
That's not that bad.
You go to lift up another one, and
I'm
this
sure
one's
he'll walk it off.
This one's been impaled by crossbow bolts. Oh. He has one, so he's still got the bolt like protruding through his chest.
Anything unusual?
Is that one
about
bad
it?
too?
I mean,
The bolt itself.
yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Is that one bad too, or is it like the throat?
No, I'm sure they'll all be fine. Shit, natural 2, I think.
Nothing that you recognise. Nope. It's like a
Ooh, shiny.
run-of-the-mill crossbow bolt.
Shall we get him on?
Kira,
I think we should.
before you can like put the sheet back down, like a hand comes down, and you find yourself confronted with the priest. He's like, "Please, do not disturb the dead."
I'm pretty sure if I started singing and dancing, it wouldn't disturb these gentlemen.
I think my cell will be closer to the wall. What do you think?
All right, I'll
Please,
walk away. I'm
this
gonna
is,
join the group and go. We'll just go. We'll go. Get to see you.
He kind of just shakes his head, like in just disapprovingly as you walk away.
No respect.
No respect. These youngins. Night Lieutenant Bolvar is talking to a couple of guards, and he sees you approach and walks over. He looks like he's been up all night.
Commander Bolvar. We were hoping to pick up our friend from the dungeon. We'll assume he's been returned safely.
He's been returned. I wouldn't necessarily say unharmed.
Well, I mean, even if it's just his body, I'm sure we'll take that off your hands as well.
You find him. You'll find him in the medical wing.
Is he missing a hand and an eye?
No.
Man, that would be the biggest debate if we walked in and it's like,
It's urine.
yeah, I told you I was playing urine.
Oh, that. Thank you, Bova. Where might we find the medical wing from here?
My man will take you.
Thank you. Is everything all right? It seems like something terrible has happened to your men.
He just walks away from you.
Okay, bye bye. See you later.
The guard, he's a private. He trots you up. You walk up a couple of flights of stairs, and you go to like the medical wing, which is like almost like a mini-sized hall filled with beds. And there's a couple of sort of nurses here. There are no bodies in here, but apart from at the very end bed on a corner, where you see a old man lying very still.
I rush, like immediately sprint across the room.
Kira just run up,
I look around the room.
and you run up to Sir Hugh's lifeless body. He's just led there, completely still. His arm has also been stripped, and he has wounds kind of in his leg, like he's been, like you saw earlier, like pierced with a crossbow. One in his leg, one through his gut.
Medicine check.
Jeff writes, and you run over and make a medicine check.
Is it bad?
22.
Pretty easy. You see he's been roughed up pretty badly. He looks almost, his skin color is like sallow, like he's lost a lot of blood. He's been for the ringer, but he is breathing.
Jethrington, is he alive?
He's alive. Is he? Would I say he's stable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I
Yes.
immediately place a hand on his chest and I cast Healing Word.
Do so, please.
Smithy, I don't think he's gonna make it.
It's 1 point of healing to Sir Hugh. It is enough Sir
adds on.
Hugh to. Oh, sorry.
It's like, it adds. I don't know why Healing Word doesn't do that. It should add your wisdom modifier.
Sure. Okay.
I'll do
So,
the same actually.
four,
Also. Let's see. So that's 9 points.
Okay. Cool.
Hers
so as you
does.
guys kind of whisper a few sort of helping words, a nurse approaches you and says, "He's been asleep all night. His wounds have stabilized, but he's not yet woken." But as you say the words, Sir Hugh opens his eyes.
Hugh?
What up, you?
So you?
He's a vegetable.
I immediately am like in this completely like shocked state, and just kind of like start like gasping, like like I've seen a ghost or a lot of ghosts, and start kind of like flailing a little bit.
Oh shit!
Right.
So Hugh, make an attack roll.
Okay.
But he's still riddled with crossbow bolts?
The bolts have been removed.
Oh, okay.
Please
Let's say that.
I mean, I don't have a weapon just to be just like my strength mod and my proficiency, I guess.
It's an unarmed strike, so yeah, it would be.
Yeah, just yeah.
Be 13.
Kira, what's your AC?
It is 14.
Okay, so Hugh kind of just wakes up, panics. He sort of flails and he kind of kicks off his bed sheets, and he is completely naked underneath.
Yeah.
He
Oh
flails
my
out
God.
at Kira, and Kira, you kind of take the brunt of the hit, but it doesn't particularly hurt you.
So you calm down. Calm down.
I look away.
Get away from me! Get away from me! And I kind of like I try to get up off, like I guess I'm on a table or a bed or something where I'm on so much.
Yeah, you're on like a bed.
You don't want to agitate your wounds, Sir Hugh. You should stay down.
I try to like get up off of it, away from them, but
Make me
Can
you try and get up. Make me a strength saving throw.
let's say I don't know if I can stand up or what. 10.
Your legs fall out from underneath you. You fall sort of clashing into like the next bed. You knock over like a table of like healing medicine and like any kind of sort of medical equipment. You knock
Butt
it
naked.
over. Clatters all over the ground, completely naked.
I start like crawling and dragging away, further away.
I walk into the hallway. I walk into the fucking hallway.
Krabs
come down
ensconced
and serve.
himself. Zephyrella, what are you doing?
I'm not wanting to look at his naked butt again, so I'm going to try and grab a sheet and throw it over him.
Make me a I don't know, for a sheet. Make me like just a dexterity check.
Okay. $15.
Yeah, you kind of you even without sort of looking, you can throw another sheet over him, and now he has at least a sheet covering his old man butt.
Oh my
But he's
God.
sort of pathetically kind of crawling away from you guys.
I'm gonna.
Maybe we should give him a minute.
Hell no! I rush up to him and I grab his face in my hands and I look at him and I'm like, Black Doll, it's me, it's Kira.
I think I'm probably just a little bit kind of shaking a little bit, and like my breathing's probably becoming like kind of labored, you know. So I'm looking.
Yeah, his face feels like clammy and sweaty.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
Oh, okay.
Awkwardly
so
because
weird.
Kira's also there, so just like hugging him from the side.
I kind of I put my hands up at Kira, and I kind of just look at her in the eye. Kira, is that you? It can't be. Are you really? And I can put my hands like around her head, and I kind of angle her head kind of away and look at her neck.
Yeah,
Is that?
He's
And I
acting
kind
kind
of-
of strange.
Are you? I can't. Of course. I mean, it was. None of it was real, was it? I mean.
your wounds are real enough.
I mean. What about? Is the stable boy here? Is he here?
I don't know anything. We've just arrived.
I mean, it was all real. I mean,
What
What
happened?
I don't know. Just. I need a moment.
Yeah. I'm just glad you're safe.
Start stroking his head.
Smithy, it's good to see you too. I thought you were all gone. I don't know what happened.
Safe now, bud.
I need some water. Somebody got some water somewhere? And my clothes. Where are my clothes at?
No idea. I just grab up my skin. I'm just gonna. We know
And now it's
literally
kind of
nothing.
sort of gingerly like gives you some clothes. Like,
Do we see his armor or weapons anywhere?
yeah, by the side of the bed, they are kind of stacked up.
What does this
What-
sword look like?
His sword looks. What are you looking for?
The marks of battle.
There aren't any.
No blood on the weapon. Nothing.
No.
Hugh, what happened?
What happened? What happened to you? What happened to all of you? Where? I mean, you guys weren't there.
After you were taken by the Black Fist, we took the book back to Ector. We hatched a plan so that it wouldn't go back to Twiddly Moustache Man. I literally have no idea what his name is. LeBlanc. I remembered. LeBlanc. And we got him out. We got it back to Hector Brahms. He ordered your release, but LeBlanc had already taken you. He took you with like an armed battalion of men to a fake meeting.
Kira, I saw them again. I saw the Dalrans. I saw Talaric and Anavar again. So
What?
couldn't believe it. But then they died again, and just like everyone else, they just like. And LeBlanc's dead too. It's just everyone keeps dying. It's
How did LeBlanc die?
listen, you need to stay away, okay? And I kind of like push her and shove her away. Just stay away from me. Is Smithy still rubbing me, or is that just like okay?
They're there.
I
There,
finally
there.
realized.
Have we lost Zeus?
No, I can see him.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
I pushed Smithy away too, so even harder than Kira, I would say.
What?
Oh wow.
Hugh. It's us.
Hashtag heartbreak.
What about the cult?
She's saying that LeBlanc is dead.
Who killed LeBlanc? Did you
How did
see?
he die?
Did you see
Wow.
Chubb? Did you see Chunks? Was he there?
Yeah, he cut
Chad?
he almost cut his head off. He cut his.
He almost
he's dead.
cut his head off. They cut his head off?
Chad cut LeBlanc's neck. He slit it
Jesus.
from ear to ear. He's dead now, and it's just.
I would like to
told
insight
you.
check that.
Go for it.
Ooh,
I told you he was shady.
the ramblings of a madman.
Oh shit, that's 8.
You see a man disheveled and panicked, but as far as you can tell, what he's saying comes from somewhere of honesty.
So Hugh, you got there, like LeBlanc was after the book. At what point did Chab lose his shit and slice the throat of one of the most
That was
powerful
their
men
plan.
in the city?
That's why he wanted LeBlanc there in the first place. He didn't care about the book. It was an ambush.
I think I'm
Ambush
trying to
on
kind of
LeBlanc.
get dressed at this rate a little bit, like halfway.
Sure, you're just trying to pull on your
Yeah.
But
trousers.
at what point did LeBlanc actually join the meeting? Because he wasn't there to begin with. He sent you in his armor, right?
He was there, and I was there,
So when did he
LeBlanc
get
took,
there?
took,
and there were
took
black
Hugh with
guards.
him.
There were
Yeah, they went
guards there
together.
too. Everyone was there.
It was just an ambush on LeBlanc and the Black Fist.
And so he was in Black Fist armor.
So Hugh got caught in the middle.
And you didn't
He was
even get a
told
swing
that
off.
LeBlanc told me that you set the meeting up with him. That you were supposed to be there with the book.
Yeah, that's true.
What did you
Well-
do with the book?
We did what you said. We gave it to the.
Hector
guy.
Brahms has it
Okay.
now.
We didn't know they would take you.
No, it's you've done the right thing. You've done what
Yeah.
you should have done. I told you to do. It's just
Yeah, and we were going to trade the book for you, and he agreed to it, but he didn't know you were gone either.
it was an ambush of welcomers. There was a ton of them, and they killed everyone. And me and LeBlanc got away. You know, it's just like the Black Fist always do. And then he appeared from the shadows and cut his neck. And then he disappeared into the shadows.
Ulrag is a part of the Welcomers, right? Was he there?
Sorry, who?
Ulrag, was he there?
Urag.
No,
Urag.
Greg, we
I-
beat the crap out of that day, right?
I didn't see him. I only saw. But they were everywhere, and they were. I don't know.
So the Welcomers were behind the attack.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense. Like the book was saying that the Welcomers have got really closely connected to the Zentarim, and Chubb was a Zentarim agent, so the Welcomers and the Zentarim struck at the Black Fist. Sort of kind of makes sense. I'm kind of glad we didn't go. The Welcomers hate us as much as they hate the Black Fist, and the Black Fist hate us as much as they hate the Welcomers. We had no friends there except for Sir Hugh.
Maybe Welcomers are making a play for power. Yes, Chris.
I'm not with the party. I'm in the hallway.
Sure,
I stepped out when they got all weird and really naked. I want to, like, while all this is happening, sort of wander a little bit if there's corridors, to try to overhear any conversations that might be related to what happened the night before. Just eavesdropping a little bit on people. And if the nurses are talking about, or if there's any guards or stuff. Intel.
Make me a perception check.
Sure. 14.
You
Just
hear a
walking
couple of you're basically like on the first floor, like you're one story up, and you hear a couple of guards like walking. You're at the top of the stairs, and they walk past, so you catch a glimpse of the conversation. But they're like, I hear the Lord Regent. He's right wroth this morning. Those Welcomers surely gonna get it today. Better go sharpen our swords. And they walk off down the corridor.
Okay, sounds good. I'll wander back eventually.
When you wander back, you find Sir Hugh still on the floor, but kind of he's managed to pull some clothes on at least.
Now I walk in. Oh, you're not dead. Yay!
Stay away
Right.
from me.
Okay. I think I missed something. Is he okay?
I try to stand up so much.
Make me a strength saving throw.
I'm going to help him to his
Look at
feet.
that. Oh,
Yeah,
look
with,
at that.
with advantage then.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, and you managed to do so. Your legs are shaky, but you managed to get up on 2 feet with Sniffy's help.
I hand Sir Hugh his sword.
You grab it. It's like massive and it's super heavy.
Yeah.
You have to like kind of drag it over and sort of hold it out to him.
I kind of hold it hilt end, and I'm like, your hands will feel their old strength again if you draw your sword.
I grab it and kind of just look at it. And I think I'm still probably kind of, a little shaky maybe. And just kind of just take a second. Maybe even tear up a little bit. And then just kind of, finally just sheath it at that point. I look at Smithy and I say, I guess you're helping me up still, right?
Hmm.
Thank you, Smithy. I thought you were gone too. I appreciate it.
Let's go fuck him up. Nobody messes with Sir Hugh.
What are you thinking, Smithy? We help the Black Fist wipe out the Welcomers?
No, I don't like them either. Just want to fight something.
I cast Major on myself.
Sure. There's a couple of nurses looking pretty strangely at you now. Smithy just having this outburst of anger.
Let's go kill some Welcomers. I'm down for that. No? Yeah?
The Welcomers
Can I
have been
put-
infiltrated by the Zentarim, right?
Or
They're
the
not good
Zentarim are
guys.
using the Welcomers.
Well, we kind of already established that they were doing that.
Yeah, I mean, either way, they
So
hurt
we're
us.
just gonna go in and kill everybody?
We're gonna start a war.
Instead of...
I think the war's already
Start our
started. I
own
think
war.
we just have a choice.
And then
about
we're
whether
gonna
to take
finish the
side.
war. Oh, I'm excited. I'm gonna burn a building down today.
Another building.
I want to walk up to Kraz, like kind of slow, and just kind of put my my hands like around his shoulders.
I back away.
I look kind of just like real carefully at his his neck.
I don't let him touch me.
He backs away from you pretty quickly.
Okay.
The last time you touched me, you tried to choke me. I'm not gonna make that mistake twice.
I just kind of walked back to where I was standing, real slow.
So Hugh, what are you looking for?
It's nothing. It's
Are you looking for bite marks? What's that, vampires?
no,
What's a vampire?
nothing. Don't. It's nothing. It's
Don't
Never
give
heard of
us
vampires?
nothing. Come on, man.
no. It's a dream. It's all just. It's
He's an old man. As far as I know, his race, they go crazy at a certain age. It's all normal. It'll pass.
I don't think it was a dream, Hugh. There's lots of bodies outside.
I don't remember much. I just remember I was strapped down, and then I was cut and stabbed, and then you all died. And
Okay,
then-
maybe that was a dream.
yeah, I mean,
Old age.
yeah.
You saw us die?
I just saw your body, Kira. You were strung up and being hung by a lute. It was terrifying, and
Who's a lute?
a musical instrument. It's Kraz, I saw you burn and set on fire. It's just a dream. It's none of it was real, right? I mean, and I saw the Dowrans again, and that had to be that felt real. I mean, of course it was real, right?
Clearly it wasn't. We're still here. Take more than a lute to string me up.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I get it. It's a string instrument. It's classic. Okay, it's good.
But then I remember being at the meeting, and then we were on the roof, and then there were crossbows, bolts everywhere, and everyone died, and then I'm here. I don't know.
So you didn't catch any conversation between LeBlanc and Chab about why they were there? You just sort of blacked out before the fighting started, and then...
Well, there wasn't no conversation. But I told you what happened. We were there. They started shooting at us. We killed them.
Oh,
Chab killed LeBlanc.
Okay, so the Zentarim opened fire preemptively on the Black Fist when they arrived.
It was an ambush. It was a trap. I mean, we knew that.
And you still went into it.
No, I was forced to go into it. I
know you were,
tied,
but
and I was made to go because you told him to go.
well, that's not our fault.
What do you? It's all your fault. What do you mean?
It's LeBlanc's fault for taking it. And that's just poor management on the Black Fist part, honestly. I mean, to sign out of prison as soon as you deliver him, who does that? That makes no sense. Where's the process of order? I mean, that's all LeBlanc.
I think I liked you better when you had two heads. Okay.
They didn't say anything to each other before the fighting broke out.
No. Like I said, we're standing there on the rooftop. And then we started getting shot at.
So did you arrive first and no one was there?
Yes.
How big is this rooftop?
You can go look at it if you want. I mean, it's...
Were they hiding on the rooftop?
No, they were on rooftops around the rooftop we were on.
Okay.
They had us surrounded.
But somehow Chab pole vaulted over to your side of the building over a large alleyway and started slitting people's throats. I'm just trying to
grappling
piece it together.
hooks.
Okay, so
and rope.
they threw grappling hooks from across the alley and tight walk roped across.
Yes.
And in that time, none of the Black Fists drew their weapons, and they all died simultaneously.
Listen, we killed them. Me and LeBlanc, we got out of the building, and we were on this street heading back towards the castle.
Okay, so you two escaped
And then that's when he appeared out of the shadow and cut his neck.
on street level.
Yes. Does it matter where he died at?
Well, of course it does. We're probably going to get accused of it happening, so we need to figure out what happened, and the only way to do that is by questioning you.
If you're accused of it happening, you'd probably be in chains now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would
Well-
think
It's kind of early in the day. It's not noon yet. We'll see how the day goes.
Let's get out of here. I don't want to be here.
So they
Yeah.
escape. I tried to draw their accent. So they escape the building, LeBlanc and him, and they run down the street, and then Chad teleports out of the shadows and he slits his throat. And then from his crossbow wounds he sustained on the rooftop, Sir Hugh blacks out because he took a bunch to the chest and the legs. And LeBlanc escorted him back, being the good guy that he is, was killed for it. And then, does it make sense?
Not really, but
I mean,
That's-
if LeBlanc was such a
that's
bad
what-
guy, which he is, he would have just left you to die. Obviously, you were filled with crossbow bolts on the rooftop, and you still managed to get away from the rooftop, intact enough to run, but still wounded. And LeBlanc helped you get that far until he was murdered.
I saved him.
So even though you were gravely wounded, you helped him escape, and he died in your care. So it's technically your fault he died.
How far am I away from Kraz?
Yeah.
5 feet.
Don't do it.
I'm making, as soon as he says I make an effort to run and tackle him on my weak legs.
You guys see Sir Hugh start to bolt towards Kraz.
I don't even intervene at this point.
Crass had it coming.
Yeah.
He's lying to us.
Sir Hugh making an attack roll.
I want to attack him to the ground.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Attack, please.
Just
Same
same as the last time, maybe.
Strength and proficiency.
strength and proficiency.
That's good.
Kraz, you can make a dexterity saving throw to try and dodge out the way.
Alrighty then. 21.
Nope.
Nope.
So Hugh hits you like a dump truck.
Fair
You
enough.
both come crashing onto the floor. He is much bigger than you and stronger.
Oh, I
And,
know.
you kind of feel his weight on top of you.
It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. And I start somewhat like semi choking him, you know?
I prepare a firebolt, hold it up to his chest, and get the fire going.
I didn't kill him.
Jenny, get the guards!
I didn't kill any of them. I done the best I could, and I just
Well, Rest of you guys, what do you do?
I'm gonna break these.
Except
these
for
guys
Bella,
up,
Jeff Axon.
come in and
Oh
pull
my
them
God.
apart.
I think at the first sign of getting drug off, I probably voluntarily kind of roll over, you know.
Yeah, so you feel this kind of flash of heat from Kraz's hand. He doesn't let it go, but you definitely feel it, and it starts to kind of singe at your sort of hairy parts. And,
All right. Let's get out of here.
And then
yeah,
the-
let's
then-
get out of here. It's
Jeff Axon comes and bodily kind of pulls you off, and you roll over. You will leave?
I help you up as well. You can...
We pick up Hugh again and let's get out of the keep before we murder each other.
And you all make your way out together as you are. You walk through the courtyard, and as you get to the gate, you see a number of guards. There's a guy he's like, heave, and they all have ropes, and they are bodily pulling the ropes and lifting up these kind of 3 or 4 corpses start rising up.
Oh shit.
Dead bodies being strung up from this massive castle gate at the front of the keep.
I don't know what the priest is going to think about that.
You say, and one of the guards says, "Priests don't care about welcomer scum. Heave!" And they'll pull them all again.
I overheard some guards talking in the hallway that they were gonna exact some revenge today against the welcomers. They're probably gonna conduct a raid of some kind. The guards seem pretty excited.
Who are you talking to?
Obviously not the guard.
Yeah, they're busy.
The party.
Do we
Right.
recognize the faces of any of the welcome
They're all
bodies?
wearing helmets. Oh, the body?
The ones they're stringing up.
No.
Right.
There's a half elf, a female human, and another a halfling. But no, you don't recognize them.
They're all missing one ear, right?
It's hard to tell. They are now
Yeah.
like 40. They're 40, 50 feet up from the ground.
Oh shit! All right.
I think maybe we should go somewhere where we can sit down and actually have a real conversation where we're not being disturbed by people.
I think that's a good plan.
Why don't we stop by the portal street and see if we can find your thingy?
That would be great, but as we saw last time, we saw a raven who we think have this item. If fight may break out, I don't know if Sir Hugh would be in shape of that. For that, right now.
I don't care. Let's just keep walking.
The fresh air. It wouldn't hurt to maybe snoop around. We don't necessarily have to break into anybody's house today. Just stake the place out.
First,
That
let's
could
get
be
out of this
good.
place. Let's get out of
Yeah.
this place.
Okay, where would you like to go?
Go to the cracked ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not far. Let's do that.
Wait, but that's where Chubb. Isn't that where we met Chubb?
Yeah.
It is? Oh,
Hmm.
The crack crown is literally next to the area you felt your holy symbol, like in the
I know.
same block. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Why don't we
I'm
go?
just thinking we probably shouldn't talk.
Yeah.
Where we know they.
well, so that inn is no good, and the other place we can't go to anymore, where the welcomers are, then
And the
Friona's?
Last we heard, Friona's had a few of twiddly mustaches men hanging out on the ground floor.
Might not be there
I mean,
anymore.
yeah, they're probably not there anymore. Maybe we just go back to
Go there.
Friona.
Yeah.
all right.
She might
Yeah,
have.
It's all the way
there's-
across town.
I mean, the further away, the better.
But isn't that like a block away from where Sir Hugh was taken?
I'm not going back in that tea house.
You don't want to go back in the tea house? Why?
No, we need to go somewhere else. That's
But the
Tea house
tea
in your
house is a
dream?
safe place.
What's wrong with
Did you
the
see
tea
Friona
house?
in your dream? Was she hanging
that's
from?
that's
She being strangled to death with a tea bag.
We don't have all that many places
Too
to
soon,
choose
too
from,
soon.
Sir Hugh.
Bludgeoned
Dark.
with a kettle.
By her 5 evil kids.
Yeah. Oh no. All wearing matching pennies.
Why don't we could go to the Valhingan graveyard and just, I mean, it's not the nicest place, but at least it's quiet.
Yeah,
Let's
get his
get
mind
your
off of
holy
death.
symbol back. Let's just go get your fucking holy symbol back.
And then
I've
let's
had
get
it
the
with
fuck
these-
out of town. Like, let's get the
Okay.
holy symbol and just leave this place.
But don't forget, Smithy, she might still have your comb. Wherever the symbol might
Let's
be, the
get
comb
my
might
comb
be.
back. I'm tired of these people running around acting like they can do whatever they want to us. Beating up
Okay,
you,
Okay,
stealing our
then let's-
shit. I get my hammer out and I start
my
walking.
symbol back and your phone back.
Which way is it?
It's
don't know
not
where we're
right.
going.
Wait.
Start walking.
Southwest of Portal
go.
Plaza?
Okay, you guys
Right.
walk. You
I
walk over
can
the
blow
plaza.
one more spell slot if that's necessary.
If I see anyone who looks like a Welcomer, a Zentarim, or even a Black Fist, I'm just hitting them.
Well,
Don't care.
okay. Yeah.
Maybe you should not do that. Maybe.
Get bong in.
Nah.
Let's get your comb back first. Then we crack some heads.
So I will use my last level 2 spell slots to cast Locate Object one more time.
When we get there or on the way there?
When we are there, where I felt it last time.
Yeah, I mean, you get to this edge of the Podal Plaza, and you are able to you cast it again, and again you get kind of a really decent read on it. It is 100, 200 feet away, not far at all. It leads
pretty
you
close.
into this is Old Flan, and it's kind of this is sort of the posh part of town, I'd say. It's the sort of more built up parts. There is still some construction work going on, but this is where sort of there are like mansions. Smithy's mansion is nearby here. It's a nice part of town. If you follow the kind of signal, and it leads you to a 2-story sort of terraced townhouse. Sort of clean white walls at the front, a solid kind of black door. There are windows. There's no sign of movement inside, and it's a fairly. You think this is a nice house. It's well built, but it looks fairly sort of nondescript.
We could try to break in through a window.
We know this woman can turn into a raven, right, and fly off.
Yes.
And we were going to need to get the drop on her.
I'm not very good with sneaking.
Well, I mean,
I could just smash open the door. We could run in really fast.
well,
Last time she disappeared before we could get her.
Anyone got any lockpicks? Lockpicks, anyone?
Mio's Everbell, can pick the door.
Yeah, we could give it a go.
Maybe some go around the back in case she tries
Yeah.
to run.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll go back around someone if someone's come with me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go. Should I go back with Graston?
Okay, sure. I'll
Your
stay in the
your
front.
spell doesn't your spell like that you've been describing. Does it tell you exactly where this thing is? You know it's in this building, right?
Yes.
And in
So-
fact, Jarfaxon, when Kira asked that, you realise it's probably it's like not on the first floor. You're getting a sense that it's up.
It's on the second floor
So Raxi,
somewhere.
if we pick the lock, I could make you invisible. You go in and get it, and then come out.
Yes, let's do that. If I get caught, I just scream and you guys can come and get me.
That works.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do that. Okay.
Okay, so what's the
Super
plan?
sneaky lock picking then.
I think
Yeah.
we're going to try and pick the lock.
On the front door.
I
Front door,
might
back door.
I might have to actually take my armor off because I have disadvantage with stealth in this armor.
Time to strip down.
I take the armor off, so I'm just in my clothes. Oh, and I have the cloak on. So
Not a problem.
I will die if anything touches
Yeah.
me at this point. I don't even know what my AC is without the armor.
10 plus
Scream.
dex.
If anything goes wrong, just scream. We'll be in.
Yeah.
I will. Okay.
And you'll be invisible, so just don't hit anything.
I
So we going front door or back door?
I'm not catching anything of this.
I think we dropped out for a sec.
Guys?
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
Hello, you're back. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear anything of that last part.
Front
Are
or
you
back
going
door?
front door or back door?
Back door.
Okay.
Alright then.
Okay, I'll stay by the front in case anyone comes out.
We need to hurry though. My spell will only last for 10
Okay,
minutes.
okay,
and then
okay.
I can't do it again. Okay.
okay, so I'm gonna
Go, go, go.
I'll
I'll
turn
go
you
back door then
invisible.
over there.
Yes.
It's turning invisible now. Okay.
Yeah, it takes
Can I
it lasts like an hour, so that should be
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. And so you reach out to Jeffraxon and you cast your spell, and she disappears from sight.
Cool.
Okay.
Huh.
Good spell.
Can I check the door for traps first?
Which one? The back door?
The back door, yeah.
Okay, so you guys managed to. This is kind of a row of like kind of nice terrace houses. You managed to all very well kept in this sort of plan. There aren't really many people around. The few sort of people who are around are very sort of well dressed and haughty, and they kind of give you the sort of side eye as they walk past, but they don't seem to stop you. And sort of in these times, they just really want to avoid any sort of ruffians on the street. You manage to make it. You have to go down a couple of houses and go through an alleyway, and you get to the back, which is like a row of very, very well kept gardens. So you have to cross over sort of the back of several of those, and then you reach into the garden of this house in particular. It takes you a couple of minutes to get through. This is very neat. There's a very quaint like bench in the garden, nice shrubbery, very well kept. Little pond, little water feature going on. Some fish in the pond. It's very nice.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll hurry in. Kraz,
I want to check the door in case
going
it's
into
trapped.
the door. Check then for perception, please.
14.
You do not detect any traps.
I think it's clear.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock if it's. Well, I'm gonna check if it's locked first. Gingerly turn the
check
door
if it's-
handle.
It is locked.
Oh, it's locked.
I
Can I
don't care,
try to-
just open it.
Ooh, natural 1.
Oh, yeah.
Chink! Your lockpick snaps in the lock of the door.
That's okay. I just fish that one out and try again.
This is taking some. This at least takes another 2 or so minutes. 6
Oh
minutes.
my
In,
God.
Get it
to
right this
the-
time, Chris. Unless
I
you
reckon
want
we have a-
Zeffy to do it.
a couple more minutes of the locate object spell.
Okay, all right. I can't do when y'all staring at me.
Get the shit done!
Okay.
Get it done.
14.
You try again, and this is you realize, although it looks like a quaint house, this is locked up tight. Someone has spent a lot of money on this lock, and it takes you some time to fish out the lockpick, and then you try again, and you just can't seem to catch the mechanism, and it cannot get it.
I give up. I give up.
Do
I give up.
break in or do we come back tomorrow?
Zeffy, get it done.
I'm around the front.
God fucking damn it.
Difficult with you.
It's a difficult lock. Okay, I've done this before, but this is a tough lock.
Is the door even locked?
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
Billy,
Just
it's
checking.
locked.
Is that what you says?
No, I didn't say. I was just.
Properly from the
Oh
back.
God.
It's like a
Uh-oh.
I lost you guys again.
Yeah, I
Acting
did.
weird.
Wow, that's weird.
Skype.
Skype is trash.
Cheers,
Sorry,
Skype.
was it like a door without any windows or anything like that? Like any glass that you can see through or
There's 2 glass windows on either side of this door. One you can see through leads to a very well tiled kitchen. The other one is some sort of dining room.
I guess to try again.
I go
However,
around to the front and see if Bella can do better.
Sick bird.
It'll take you several minutes to go to the front.
I think maybe this is a dead end for now.
As you get round to the front, your locate object spell ends. You get one more kind of feel of it, that it's definitely somewhere above this first floor. But then it ends, and there is no further feeling of your holy symbol.
That is super annoying.
Who said that?
Oh yeah, right. I'm still invisible.
Sorry, guys, bear with me one.
Okay, so my spell has faded. But I could still try to sneak in because I'm still invisible. If you want to try to pick the lock.
You want to try the front door?
Do it.
Yeah.
Or would you want me to come around to the back?
No, try the front door. That's okay.
Okay.
Kraz made a mess with the other lock anyway, so.
Or just burn the house down.
No.
Sorry. What are we doing? So your locate object has failed. You're now at the front of the house with Zephyrabella.
I'm
I'm
gonna
still
try.
Yeah,
invisible, so we're still gonna try
Still
to get
invisible.
inside.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try and pick the front door.
Okay, go for it.
I think we all went to the front with her. Just
Sure, you'll come back
Yeah.
around the front.
Wait, someone needs to stay around the back.
Natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I ain't even mad.
Uh,
I ain't even mad.
Yes.
with a deaf skill, Zephyrabella just puts it in, finds it immediately, unlocks it.
It's an easier lock, obviously. It's the front door. No one locks the front door.
Okay, someone hold on to my armor, by the way, and then I want to sneak inside. I'm
Okay.
gonna follow the last ding I felt.
Okay, it's upstairs. So you find yourself in a hallway. There's a large sort of grandfather clock just dung, dung, dung. It's still this real nice like purple and pink wallpaper leading up the stairs.
All right, I'm gonna do my best to sneak upward.
The there are sort of pictures lining up the hallway of like what seems like family, you know, like people, like self-portraits of paintings, people looking happy, family orientated type stuff. Okay, you get to the next floor up. This is where the stairs end. Again, a very kind of well-appointed hallway. It's got like a nice dresser with some drawers in, and there are sort of 4 doors, two near you, and then 2 further down the hall at the back.
Can I check if is there any like sound of activity anywhere or?
It is definitely quiet.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Did I get like what side of the building the item was? Because I believe you learned the exact.
Get exactly. Sorry, yeah. So you get exactly where it is, I suppose. So, well, you get the. Hold on. Let's
Or
have a
the
look.
direction of it, rather.
Sense the direction to the object's location. So I feel like you would be able to go straight to it if you had the spell up, but now you've lost it. You feel like it was maybe at the. It's hard to tell because it was just up and in the direction of the building.
Okay, I'm gonna start with walking around to see if anyone is up here quietly.
Okay, maybe a perception check and a
17,
stealth check while you're at it.
15.
Okay, so you managed to move, although you're invisible, you managed to move, kind of watching any creaky floorboards, you know, moving quite stealthily. You don't hear anything apart from the clock downstairs.
I'm gonna start rummaging through the drawers of the top floor.
Yeah, so there's just like a small dresser. You open it, it has some very nice like doilies, a couple of really nice towels. This is a rich person's home.
Right.
No home.
If I see any money, I will buy it.
Yeah, no money in these drawers.
Okay. And I go around the house in a circle
Okay.
systematically and go through all the doors, trying to keep a lookout for anyone that might be inside.
Well, you don't see anybody. It seems like the house is currently empty. There are 4 rooms. There's a big bathroom and 3 bedrooms. One's the master bedroom. Make me an investigation check as you go around.
Oh no. 7.
Okay. You're not a burglar. You've never done this before. So it's kind of like, oh shit, I wish I still had the spell up or just know what I'm doing. So you're kind of just like flipping through stuff, rummaging through, trying to find things. You easily find like 150 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
You find like bits and pieces, and that's gold and bits and pieces of. You find some jewelry, some nice brooches. You get the feeling that maybe this is a lady's house. There don't seem to be any men's stuff here. But yeah, you find stuff, but
I'm
no
gonna take
like
as long time as I need to find my holy symbol. It's
Sure.
like I'm not leaving here without it.
you just find personal possessions though all the way in this floor. And you kind of
I'm
make a
gonna
loop.
keep
You make a loop round, and you just don't find anything more. And then when you get to the hallway, you do notice a sort of a hatch in the ceiling leading up to the loft.
Oh, let's go up there. Yeah.
Okay. There's a little stick, and it reaches up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to put it down.
In the air, like a flying
Exactly,
stick
like a
going
floating
around.
stick. Yeah. And you move up into the loft. It's completely dark up here. There are no windows up here, no light sources, nothing like that.
I have dark vision goggles. That's okay.
Shh, put your dark vision goggles on, and it all comes alive. And we will take a break and find out what you see in about
Dun, dun, dun.
5 minutes.
Okay.
Crass.
What?
Crass.
I have a +5 to pick the lock picking. It's bad rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Bad rolls. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew that when Caroline was gonna roll, it would be a natural 20. Just to
Yeah, of course.
Just
After
to
you
spite
didn't
me.
make it. Yeah,
I didn't mean to.
grandstanding as always. God.
I'll be so mad if I don't find that freaking holy symbol.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
So did you level up in the end?
Yes.
No.
No.
Missing
Was it you and me that leveled up? And who else?
caps
I think, yeah. Cabs did as well, just.
by
The
10
women,
experience.
the women rule, right? Right?
Oh my.
Our internet is getting all robotic-y.
You sure it's not just my PC?
I don't know.
Speed test. Still maxed out on like 25 on the Wi-Fi, so that does make sense.
Maybe it's just my shitty laptop.
Maybe.
guys, I'm gonna restart the call because I've lost people's cameras.
Okay.
Yeah, Skype's definitely fucking up right now.
Oh dear, what has happened to my overlay?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Who did we lose?
Oh, we did some
Jim's gone.
Skype recalling.
Once Jimmy comes back, I think it should all reorganize itself appropriately.
Yeah, it should be fine.
So, yeah, I've made that mistake before when we miss, like we're missing one person, and I rejig the whole thing, and then he comes back, and you're just like, oh shit, it rejigs it all automatically, and you have to rejig it. Damn, some of the minis on this site are so good. Oh
They're
my
really nice, right?
goodness.
They got so much detail and they're really cool poses.
So did you rebase the mini? Did you rebase Otis?
You mean if I like?
Removed him from his like original base and then replaced him on a new
No, I used the one that he was on. I just added the gravel and the paint and the grass.
Awesome.
I love doing bases. It's so much fun. The one for the demon one that I made with lava was so much fun. I'm starting to get the hang of doing the dry brushing, which made really cool effects on that. So
I've been learning about two brush blending, which I've done on this guy's cloak at the moment. Don't know if you can see there.
two brush blending.
Yeah, to create that kind of dark.
Oh,
to
that's
light.
really cool. Yeah, with the fading.
Yeah, it's like you.
Oh, that's nice.
After basing, you just apply a thin coat in the area you want to be the darkest, and then you take a second damp brush and you kind of draw the pigment down across, and as it does, it creates a kind of fade, and you just do that layer after layer until you build up the fade properly. This is my most.
Oh, that's really cool.
haven't
That's so
finished it yet.
nice.
And I
Oh my
don't know how to do
God.
basing yet. You see, basing is next on the list.
It's pretty straightforward. I would just add some glue and some rocks and and then just paint it. It's pretty straightforward.
It looks good though. It's like, have you
It
seen?
makes a very big difference on the.
It really
on the
does.
minis.
Like this one, I'm just looking at this Ranger one. This is sick. Hang on, I'll put it in Skype.
Did you watch a tutorial to do that shading stuff?
Yeah, I've been watching a few actually. Let me have a look.
Oh, that's cool. I'm actually painting that mini right now, just not with that base.
That base is
Naturally.
sick. It's so good.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's really
God.
cool.
Yeah, I've been watching Miniac. He's quite good to watch. He does like
Hi,
short
my name's
videos.
Scott.
He's not my favorite. So this.
Actually, I learned to do the faces for Bill's Mini. That's the first face that I've actually been happy with.
See, that's why I like this mini, because he has a really dark hood and you don't have to do faces.
Yes.
Don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Pro tip. Don't get minis with faces.
Pro tip, don't. Just don't.
Just don't.
I'll tell you what I've been watching on Alpha. You seen Critical Role much?
Oh yeah.
You see the first season of Critical Role, they had Will Friedle or Friedel as he was a guest there. He played, I want to say Care, but it's not Care. He played the really sarcastic priest.
He's Eric from Boy Meets World.
He is.
Yeah.
He does a show on Alpha called can't remember what it is. Painters Guild. I will send you.
Hey everybody, I'm Will
I've seen
Friedle.
the commercials for that between, like in the between of when they have a break in the Critical Role episodes, they do a commercial for that.
It's amazing. It's been like I learned so much just from watching that.
All right, I'll take a look at it. I'm actually going to start making commissions soon,
Nice.
so I hope that I'm good enough to do that.
So I mean, it's like
I'm back.
You get good enough, right? Like,
I hope so.
like,
I
it'll
hope
give you a
so.
reason to paint loads, so you
Yeah.
just keep improving and improving.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Ready when
Two
ready.
secs.
That's right.
Believe it or not. I wasn't prepared for this.
Oh.
As soon as the spell came out, I was like, wow.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's a thing now.
Another
What?
another out of nowhere from Jarther Exon.
That's what I do.
Okay, everyone ready?
See.
Yes.
Jeff Raxon, you slowly, as quietly as possible, pull yourself up into this loft, and you are surprised to see a huge sort of trove of assorted objects. Looks like
Whoa.
this. It is stacked shelf on shelf on shelf with loads of sort of weird and exotic items. There are chests, there's globes, there's pieces of jewelry, there's like weird sort of binoculars and furniture and glass jars with all sorts of different things in. It's crazy in here, and it is completely just stacked wall to wall with stuff.
Right, and I'm looking for 5 times
Need-
2
need to do an
centimeter.
You doing a
item.
hex stack?
Yeah.
Don't got any more of them
So-
spell slots, dear.
I don't. I only have 2. I'm gonna have to rummage through this to try and find my holy symbol. And if I see Smith's comb, I'll take that as well.
Okay. Okay. So make me an investigation check, please.
Oh, I'm so bad at that. So bad. 2 sec. Ah! $17?
17. You start to kind of rummage around the room. You're looking in pots, and it's all just sort of a manner of like crazy. Some of it, like in your eyes, like completely worthless. You find like a ship in a bottle. None of this is like it's somebody's treasure, but it's not treasure. Like, you're not going to make your fortune off of this stuff. And you you look and you look and you look, but with a roll of 17, eventually you come across a very, very small box, and you open it, and inside a gleaming blue gem.
Yes! I take the gem carefully and I sigh deeply and I slot it into my armor piece.
Very good. And
And
you
I feel like I'm complete again.
yeah, it's a feeling you haven't felt, and you thought you were okay without it, but now that you have it, you feel like you can never be apart from it again, and it feels just like like a piece of you has been returned.
Yes. And it's such a good feeling. Do I see the comb anywhere lying around?
The comb. You start to have a look for the comb. What is your passive perception?
15.
Okay, with 15, you see a cloaked figure step out from the piles of junk. You are still invisible.
I
but
am invisible, yeah.
There's been like items just like moving around. You only lose it when you cast a spell or attack, right?
Yeah. Okay, when I do that, I drop the comb and I stand completely still. Unless it becomes invisible with me. I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
That.
Whatever you were,
Okay.
whatever you're holding just drops to the floor and you stand completely still. And this person just very slowly walks into the room. She is hooded, and in your dark vision, you can see she kind of has this sort of jet black hair with a streak of white, and she lifts up the rope and she yanks it up and closes the trapdoor.
Okay.
And she has hold of the rope. She kind of looks around. She says, "I can hear you."
Am I standing on a trap?
No,
Like,
no, no.
is
There's
she-
the trap. No, the trap door that you. Sorry, the door that you like climbed up in through. She
Oh, right,
pulls
right.
up. She pulls up the rope and climbs and closes it.
Okay.
And she's like,
I'm gonna stay super still. And wait to see what she does.
"Came to steal from me. My alarm ward warned me that you were coming."
I'm gonna try to like scamper a little bit to the side in like a circle. Trying
No
not to
one.
knock over anything.
Okay, make a acrobatics check just to stay very like cautious with your movements as you try and move out the way.
19.
Okay, you do so. You manage to not make any sound or knock anything over, agilely kind of stepping out the way. And she says, "No one steals from a thief." And she like sprays out like 3 daggers just in like a spray of direction.
Right.
You can roll to attack with disadvantage. Ugh. Okay, she rolls a 4.
That
And the
misses.
3 daggers just dung 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 hit at different points of the room, completely passing you by.
Okay, I'm gonna. If you don't let me go, I'm gonna blow this whole room to smithereens. I promise you.
Make a intimidation check.
You see, you took something that was mine, and that was very precious to me. I got it now. I don't want anything else. I will leave. If you try anything funny, I will blow the shit out of this place.
She doesn't know. She hesitates. She does not seem to know what to do.
Can I? Is she standing in the doorway, or can I pass by?
She's standing like right. She's standing right by it, and she has the rope in her hand. She's
Right.
like,
I'm gonna stand in the doorway, like right in the doorway of this.
I mean, there's no door. There's like a hatch
Oh, it's
going
like
down,
holding
and
the
she's
hatch.
like
Okay.
she's pulled
Okay.
it up and closed it.
Okay. It's your call, Raven.
What do you have?
I took my gem back.
Ah, the Dragonborn. I didn't count you for one of illusion. I am impressed.
I'm full of
very-
surprises.
She's quite well spoken. However, you've discovered my house. Guarantees do I have you will not return with the Black Fist.
We're not in cahoots with anyone in the city. Frankly, no one really likes us here, so we don't really care about the dealings of the city politics. Or I don't. Go on. I just want my gem, that's all.
She lets the rope slide out of her hand, presses down on the hatch, and it falls underneath. And she steps to one side.
Thank you. And I will slink back out the way I came.
You walk down to the bottom of the steps. And she pulls the hatch back open and it slams shut.
With me on it?
No, behind you.
Okay.
Like you're now on the landing at the top of the stairs.
Okay, sorry. I have like a completely different view in my head of how this
Sure.
stair thing works.
It's like stairs leading up to the ceiling, like a makeshift stairway. And she pulls it back upstairs, and it shuts behind you.
Okay. So I'm gonna head out and just drop the illusion. No, can I drop the illusion? I don't think I can. I'm not in control over it. So I'll just go out and I'll be like, I got it, guys. The raven is up there. The raven is up there.
Did you get Smithy's comb?
No, sorry, Smithy.
That's okay. Thanks. Did you see it? Is it there?
I did see it, yeah.
You saw it?
I saw it. I was just gonna take it when she caught me.
Oh. Hey, Smithy, how badly do you want your comb?
Let's fuck her up.
Did she catch you?
She couldn't see me, so no.
Well, did you? Okay, but did she speak to you?
She spoke to me, yes.
Okay.
She said that no one steals from a thief, and then I said, you took this from me, and I'm taking it back. And then I left.
So she said, no one steals from a thief, and then you stole from a thief.
Yes, basically, that's what's happened.
Good to prove her wrong.
I'm going to get my coma. Go in.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Smithy just charges in.
Great.
Smithy, you find yourself doing this all again. You find yourself in a very well kept terraced house. It's got this
That's
perfect
so
big
well
wallpaper, look
done.
at portraits going up the stairs. What would you like?
Can I
to do?
take my armor on?
Yeah, but it's gonna take you a while.
I help her buckle some pieces on to speed it up.
That's okay. You can do that. But it would still take you. I don't know what the rule is, but like,
It
say
takes
like
at least
5 minutes to like,
5
strap
minutes,
it all on.
maybe.
So a couple of minutes at least. Smithy, you're going up. Zephyrella, what are you doing?
I'm following Smithy, I think.
Shit. Zephyrella's following Kira.
I'm not letting him go in on his own.
Well, if they're all going,
Raven.
yeah, why not?
So then me and Darthraxon are outside then. I'm helping her with her armor.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Sir Hugh.
I think I'm just outside watching them put their armor on right now.
Yeah, having a little bit of a cry.
And a snack.
I think it's a bad idea to piss off the Raven. I should think that she might be the only person in the city that's not full of shit. Ironically.
I think it's. I think it's. I think,
Braxton says the crowd outside of Smithy's going room to room, going, "Raven, bye!"
oh my god.
Oh my god.
I won't take any part of this.
You charge for the rooms, but you can't find her. And as you get to the sort of underneath the trapdoor, he's like, "You got what you want. Leave me alone."
I haven't got what I want. You got my comb.
What?
My beard comb. It's got my initials on it.
It's
Sit
mine.
back or I'll smash the place up.
Intimidation check.
I've got a hammer. Tim,
Please.
please.
Just to please get him advantage.
I've only got one. I haven't been able to comb my beard. I had to deal with my fingers. Oh, the
She opens the trapdoor, and it falls. It almost hits you in the head. You manage to duck out the way.
I go up.
Okay, Kira, Zephyrella.
I mean, I'll stand at the bottom of the steps. I'm not going to go. I'll let Smithy go do it. And if Zephy wants to bodyguard.
Yeah, I'll go up and kind of like poke my head through the top, just to keep an eye on what's going on.
You see her, Smithy, stood in the center of the room, and she says, "Is this all I have to look forward to now? People marauding through my house, taking my things."
Hello, Kettle. This is Pot.
Yeah. Are you trying to be ironic or? I don't get it. You saying you don't like strangers entering your house and taking things?
This is mine. I took it fairly.
And I'm taking it back fairly. Unfairly if I have to. I've got a hammer.
She draws a rapier.
I raise my hammer up. I've already drawn it. I don't know what to do now. So hold it higher.
She kind of reaches behind her. She holds up your beard comb.
Oh god.
If you want it, come and take it.
I look around the room a second. And I say to her, "What's your most precious thing in here?" And then I watch her eyes to see where she looks.
Shit, make a perception check.
Is that not insight, that check?
No, he's watching.
Insight never gets used.
It's
I mean,
reading
he
people,
rolled-
so-
It doesn't
You ro-
matter.
He
I
rolled
rolled
shit
rolled a
anyway.
2.
Insight or perception, it's always going to be garbage.
Oh, Jesus.
She doesn't give anything away, Smithy, and she says, "All of these things are precious to me."
Oh, okay. So I just go over to the nearest big shiny looking thing and hold my hammer over it.
No.
Comb. I just want my beard comb back. I'm not going to tell anyone about your stupid loss of stolen stuff. Not unless you give me reason to. I like that comb. Makes me feel fancy.
She points at whatever you're looking at, and she's like, "That is precious to me. So is this. You will not touch it."
I hit it with my hammer.
Oh
No.
my god.
Roll for initiative.
Oh god.
So that was 2 minutes.
Initiative. A 10.
You managed to smash like what looks like a very well crafted clay pot.
Yeah.
And it breaks underneath the weight of your hammer. Where is she? She rolls a 9. You'll go first.
Sweet.
Can I just shout down to Kira that we might need to get up there? Going off up here.
So I look over to her after smashing the pot. And just, is she doing anything, reacting at all?
She's like lunging at you with her rapier.
Okay, if I see her lunging at me, then I'll cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
5 temporary hit points for the duration. Not a problem. Okay, she's gonna come at you and attack. Shoom, shoom, twice with the rapier. It's a 19 and a 19.
Yeah, both hit.
She does 6 points of damage.
Okay, but I gained 5, and then when you cast both temporary and cold damage increased by 5. So I had 10 temporary hit points.
Only casts at second level.
Yeah, because I'm a warlock, so I have to cast everything at my highest level. So I now have 4 temporary hit points, and she takes 10.
She takes 5. Oh, sorry, 10 cold damage.
10 for each hit.
What?
Right? If a creature hits you with a melee attack,
while you have these points.
yeah, you take 5, but you also take an extra 5 for every spell slot. Yeah, and you hit me twice, so yeah, you take 20 points of cold damage.
She takes 20 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
Her sword comes back brittle, and the ice starts moving up her arm. She's like, damn it! That's the end of her go.
Jesus.
Okay, so that's my go.
Yep.
I just look at Zeppi and I'm like, I think he's got this.
Okay, so I hold my hand out, and the shadows start creeping up her legs, and I'm going to cast Hold Person on her. So you have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
She fails 5, and she is paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more for any more?
So I walk up to her, and I consider for a moment about just smashing her face in. But instead, I'm just gonna take the comb out of her hand,
Okay, you do so.
and I say, "I could have smashed your face in, but I didn't. Remember that.
Okay.
Stop
You're now-
taking my stuff."
You are back in possession of your monogram beard comb.
Put it in my pocket, and I leave.
She's holding it in like a vice, obviously vice-like. She's paralyzed. she's holding it like she has a fist clenched like this, and in there, you just pick it out.
Yep.
Okay. You can leave, start walking down the stairs.
I do that.
You probably get to the bottom of the stairs, consider it,
Sure. Yeah.
and then at the end of her turn, she takes another wisdom saving throw at 16,
Mm-hmm.
and
16.
she unparalyzes. She's like, "No, these are my things!" And it's the end of her turn, but she's gonna come after you.
Okay.
Your go. What do you do?
I just keep leaving. I'm like to the guys, I've got it. Let's go.
Right.
Okay,
Thanks.
She's
Sometimes
going-
it's just about how you talk to people.
she's gonna jump down the hatch using acrobatics. 13 succeed.
Oh shit, she's
Jump.
mad.
Just kind of like a 3-point landing in the middle of you two, Kira and Zephyrabella. And she is going to use her cunning action to dash and make sure she can catch up with you. Kira, Zephyrabella, would you like to do anything?
I want to try and trip her off as she goes past.
Okay. Make me a, I guess a strength check to try and trip her.
Just a normal strength.
Yeah, to beat her acrobatics of 13, let's say. No, you try and put her foot out and she just jumps over it. Kira, you?
Nah.
Just gonna let her go?
Yeah.
Okay. So Hugh, Kraz,
I mean, we're still putting armor on.
still strapping up.
I don't know. Was it before that all started? Was it 2 minutes max?
I feel like you can have Jarfax's armor on by now. By the time they've
Okay.
had the conversation and gone through the whole sort of standoff.
Right.
And like he's like whipped around the room, Jarfax's armor is on.
Okay.
What happens with the armor when I'm invisible, by the way?
I have
Oh,
absolutely no fucking idea.
Because it wasn't on you when it was initially casted, I would say it's visible, and you
like
are
floating.
invisible.
Floating armor.
Each piece you put on, you put it on, you finish the strap, and you just disappears.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's have a look. I mean, the spell is still up. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. So I'm going to say as you put it on, it disappears. While the
That's
effect of the
awesome.
spell is still up.
That's cool.
Same thing happened with like the gem. As you picked it up, it disappeared.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
like, is there a floating gem? No, that doesn't make sense. It disappears too.
Okay.
Oh, so now it's okay. We didn't roll initiative because I didn't think we were going to be part of this. So should we roll it now or?
Yeah, never did I. I guess everyone should roll initiative at this point.
Okay.
oh, it's really
You're
going
just
on.
like, la, 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 la.
Someone's very angry.
La, la.
Yeah, I thought she'd just give it up.
At this point, like, she probably should.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
it's not a wise decision for her to get into this fight.
Shh, it could be worth a lot of experience.
Right.
That's a lot of initiative.
Kira 24, Zephy 9, Jar Jar 10, Hugh 20,
10.
Miss Kraz 10.
10. Yeah. So I point out mage armor is still active.
Okay, not a problem. So the Raven's gonna Kira, you just let her go, and she paces it down the hall, and she attacks Smithy twice again with the rapier. 18 and a 12.
Ugh.
Both hit.
It's a 6 and a 3.
Okay. So she takes 10 cold damage for the first one, but nothing for the second one because I've lost my points after that.
No problem.
Jeez.
He's like, give me back my things! As she slashes you twice across the back.
Motherfucker. It's my fucking
This
comb.
Raven might be delusional, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
She
not
has
her
issues,
stuff.
guys.
Yeah.
Severe separation anxiety.
Sorry, next go is Kira with 24.
Fucking hell. Alright. Seeing this go off, fuck, I don't know. I'm in two minds about whether to rob you more now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna draw my bow and just give her a shaft.
Oh, shit. Go for it.
I can't have her stabbing my friend in the back. 13 to hit.
Shoom, misses.
In which case, I think that's me done.
Okay. So Hugh, you hear a ruckus from inside.
Oh no, Sir Hugh got PTSD.
Basically. I look. Is Kraz about done doing the armor deal?
Yeah, we're just wrapping it up.
Yeah,
now.
they're right. Yeah, they're done.
I guess I just walk inside. You know.
Just casually, nonchalantly walk inside.
Check
You
stuff
probably
out.
get to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Kraz, you'll go.
Go inside, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah.
run or?
I'm not gonna dash.
No, I mean, yeah. Are you pacing it?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna like saunter in.
I
Okay,
feel like if Sir
There's
Hugh's
some
just, like,
haste there.
Slowly walking in. Okay, you can probably get to the top of the stairs.
All right, I'm
And
gonna.
You see this scene, like Kira's like shooting an arrow down the hall. This cloaked woman is attacking Smithy with a rapier, almost frenzied in her response. Jar Jar.
Right. I will.
But was it
go
an
back
action to do all that? Sorry.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
my bad. What's your action?
I'm gonna cast color spray on her. I think.
You'll probably we hit Smithy as well.
But I don't think it's an AOE. It's targets I choose.
Okay.
No, wait, down my 50-foot cone. Ooh, I'll forget that. I'll just throw a firebolt.
Okay.
You build them out once.
And is someone within 5 feet of her?
Yeah. Smithy
Cool.
is.
15.
That just hits.
Ooh, okay. 10 points of fire damage.
Whoa. Okay, you do, and you catch her solidly in the back. A scathing bolt.
Now it's a party, and that's the end of my turn.
Absolutely. Okay, Jafrax. You're invisible.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to the stairs so that I can see her. And how much movement do you have to spend to? Could I get up to her?
I
on
think
this
you
round?
can. No. I think you get up to the top of the stairs. With
Okay.
your fair.
I'm gonna cast command drop to make her drop her weapon.
Okay. What word do you use?
Drop.
Okay.
That's a wisdom save, I think.
Okay. What's the DC?
I have to check. I can't remember. 13.
She rolls a 20.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You say the command, and it just fizzles off her. It doesn't have any effect.
That's gonna be it for my turn, and I believe I'm not invisible anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. As soon as you cast a spell, your invisibility drops.
Yeah.
Shoom. Zephyr, you'll go.
How far away from her am I?
Probably
Not
like
that far.
30. She's like down. She's like going down the hall, like not very far. 10 feet.
Okay,
Like
well, I'll run down after her and take a swing at her with my hand axe.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because she stole from me, so I'm pissed off at this point.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
So that's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You slash at her, but she just ignores you. She's gonna cast a spell, mirror image,
Yep.
and 3 duplicates, kind of like Manta style, just shoot, and now there are 4 of her in the hall.
Yeah.
But that is going to be her whole action. Sorry, Smithy, your go.
Can I do any kind of check to see if I can tell what the real one is?
I think you roll for that if you try to attack her, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay? Yeah.
It looks
you can't see
exactly
through
the
it.
same. You can't tell.
Sure. All right. Well, I just swing at whatever one's nearest me then.
Okay.
13.
Okay. 13. Misses anyway.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me set.
You rolled
No,
a
wait,
20
no, it
to
doesn't. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a 1d20. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change it to duplicate. Okay, so you hit the duplicate. Okay, so you hit one. You swing out. You hit one duplicate, and it is destroyed.
Okay.
It fades from existence. Now there's 3 of them. And it is back to the top. Kira's go.
She's getting another arrow, basically.
Okay.
Can't roll. 12.
12. That hits another duplicate and it is destroyed. There are now 2 of them.
Okay, I'm done.
Okie dokie. You just phase resistance. Hugh, you're at the foot of the stairs downstairs. There's definitely some sort of fight going upstairs. People are rushing up.
Okay, so I'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
So, like, what do I see as soon as I go up the stairs? Like, I see Smithy laying on the ground, or what's
You see
the
sort
thing
of-
missing?
Smithy, like at the sort of top of the stairs, fighting a cloaked woman who is slashing. There's about 2 cloaked women who look exactly the same, slashing at him with rapiers. You see beyond that, Zephyrabella, Kira's firing a bow. Zephyrabella has an axe out. Kraz is like shooting fireballs up the stairs. It's all kicking off.
Okay. Yeah, I think when I see that, I'll draw my sword and just charge towards the cloaked figure then on top of Smithy.
Okay, and do what?
I'll try to swing to hit it.
Swing a hit. Go for it.
Yeah, sure. 22.
Shit. Okay, that hits her. Roll for damage.
6 down. I think I got to reroll the damage though, don't I?
Yeah, you can re-roll both of those.
Nice. What kind of roll is that? 2d6?
It's, 2d6 plus 3.
6 plus. Wait. Is it?
You re-roll 2 and 1s, right? So you,
Just roll 2d6s?
yeah,
Yeah.
plus 3.
Okay, 7. 10 damage?
10. Okay, she is looking pretty rough now, bloodied from all angles. Kraz, your go.
She's looking pretty bad?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alright. How far away is she now?
From you, maybe like 5. She's like up the top of, like maybe like 10 feet down the hall.
Okay.
But it's getting cramped in here. Like there's a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Okay. I kind of want to knock her out, but with my whip. Like crack her the back of the head with it to get her black out, but not inflict.
Okay.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So she's next to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that misses. I'm just making noise at this point.
At least you look cool.
Yeah,
It cracks in the air above the rest of the party. Totally miss.
that's it for me.
Okie dokie. Jar Jar.
Can I swing the halberd at her at all, or is it too little space in here now?
I would say no. You can move through each other's space. It is crowded. You can get there.
Yeah, okay, then I'll do that, and I'll use the flat end of the, like, sideways with a
Sure.
halberd.
Imagine it getting hit by the flat of a halberd. Like,
That would hurt.
God.
Oh, that's a natural 1!
Totally
Oh,
misses.
no.
Oh my gosh.
There's just too many people, and you start a long reach, and you end up hitting the wall instead
Yeah.
as you try and slap her with it.
Alright. That's all I can try to do.
Okay, Smithy, you'll go.
Okay, I'm gonna try and whack her with the hilt of my hammer. Try and
Okay.
knock her out. Natural 20.
Okay.
Critical
she'll-
knockout.
One illusion left though.
It's the first time I've critted on this campaign, and it's a dummy.
11 or higher. No. Okay, you hit her.
Nice.
Do it. Roll for damage. And with that,
Yeah, so 15.
you swing it down on the back of the head, and dunk. The other illusion fades. You've hit the real one, like whack-a-mole, and she falls in a bodily heap on the floor. Her arm flails. Her rapier drops to the ground. Her arm flails out, and from her hand rolls a real, big, chunky, sort of huge gold coin.
Grab it before it rolls away.
Smithy, grab it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's heavy. It's weighty, and it
And
seems
it's
like
cursed.
she's had it clenched in her grip the whole time. You look it over. It has the insignia of a raven on it, like a raven's head, embossed on the side. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before.
Maybe we should just leave it here and just go. We got our stuff that we came for, right?
I mean, do you
We don't
really want
more
her coming
people
after you?
Coming after us, right? We already got the Blackfist and the other I can't remember the name of, and the.
I mean, you don't think
know,
she's going to come after
Centerman.
us anyway?
Yeah,
She
I
took
feel like
our stuff. We took it back. It's like.
she seemed hell bent on. I feel like. Does anyone else think she might be either insane or
Well, yeah, obviously, but
under someone's control or something? Cursed. One of those things.
well,
You think so? Well,
it's not our problem.
she let me leave with my holy symbol.
That's
And
true.
then, yeah. And then you came to get
Yeah.
your home. And she freaked out.
I did smash one of her pots.
Okay,
Oh,
well
no.
then maybe just grab your comb and we can go.
I got it.
You don't think that coin could be how she turns into a raven, though, right?
Oh shit!
Try to flick it. Flick it and see if you turn into a raven.
I flick it. Ting!
He actually did it.
You touch it all over. You rub on it.
Ooh, magic.
Nothing.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Ah,
Go.
Maybe
Raven. Bird form.
Maybe you have to jump. Maybe you have to jump from a height to make it work.
Let's not try it.
That's a terrible suggestion.
Jump down the stairs.
Maybe
See
you're
if it'll
right.
work.
Okay,
Someone's
okay.
gotta
Move back, move back, move back. I take a running jump down the stairs.
Oh my god.
Make an acrobatics check.
This is messed up.
There we go. How
I
long?
completely forgot that we have clubs.
I pushed it lots of
that
times.
Stun
So 10.
people.
Okay, right, a 10.
I think we all got one.
You gracefully jump off the stairs. You manage to not kill yourself, throwing yourself down. But yeah, no Raven abilities as far as you can tell.
Shit. Is there? And if I really closely inspect it, is there any like writing or runes or does it make
Nothing
a
like that,
sound when I
just-
shake it?
Nope.
Can't you identify it?
I can't do that.
Oh, me neither. I think. Let me check.
What's
I don't
that
think
rapier
that's
look
a
like,
cleric's spell.
Marjorie?
It's very well made, but it doesn't appear to have any sort of magical properties or anything like that.
Okay, I think you're right. I think we should leave it.
So, do you want to just have a look upstairs, see if there's anything worthwhile?
Wanna try
No.
and find the chalice?
No, let's not.
The
Yeah.
chalice.
Oh, the
And
chalice.
return that. Might get us some good.
That's
Yeah.
a legitimate plan. Let's do that.
That's a
idea.
good deed.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe look for any
Look
cool
up the
stuff.
stairs. Let's go back up. Let's loot this shit.
I'm gonna stay down here and keep an eye on her.
Okay, anyone going upstairs, make me an investigation roll.
I'm focusing on the coin. In case
I might
it's
just as
magical.
well. I might just as well stay here because I suck at that, so I'll just keep an eye on her too.
18.
18. Kira, you manage to have a good look around. You taste the whole place methodically, but you cannot find the chalice of St. Luca.
Is there anything
Does not.
nice?
Seems to be here.
Is there anything that like looks like it? I have no idea. What I'm looking for.
There,
Really.
there are all manner of objects here.
Anyway,
Like I said, they are weapons. Yeah, there's a couple of like jewel encrusted daggers, but like nothing. You could probably take them and sell them, but like
nah,
these
I'll
are
leave
not
'em.
like this is not a dragon's hoard of treasure. These are like, they seem like people's personal knickknacks and items, not anything of particular monetary value.
Oh, Smudge, can I have a look on her and downstairs if there's anything that identifies who she is, like her actual name?
Yeah. Make me a investigation check.
15.
Okay, you managed to find some personal correspondence. It seems to indicate her name is Margaret Ullman. Not a name you've heard of.
Or
No.
you would associate with the
Associate with
master
someone
thief.
called
Margaret.
Margaret Ullman.
There seems to be some sort of correspondence from a sister in Neverwinter, but it's fairly sort of standard. How are you doing? Hope the house is okay. That kind of thing. Nothing about her being a master thief.
I see. Nothing indicating she has an association to any groups or.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
Does that have a return address?
No. Just that, I mean, she took this person. It has like a stamp of Neverwinter on, where like a courier has picked it up at Neverwinter and taken it on, but like nothing to indicate like a return address.
Okay, so I'll just find like an ink and quill and a bit of parchment, and I'll just write, "Don't come after us. We know who you are, Margaret. P.S. Sorry about the pot. P.P.S. Stop stealing our stuff. Love, Smithy." And then a kiss.
Yeah.
Great.
Very
now
good.
she's gonna fall in love with you. That's
Leave it
even
on
more
top of
complicated.
the knocked out body.
You do so, yes.
Did you put the
She
coin
is.
with it?
No, I kept it.
No, put the coin back.
No, don't take the coin. Don't take the coin.
Smudge his face when he disconnects. Disapproving DM. So good.
I
Plus,
think you
maybe
should
put the
give her the
coin
coin back. Put the coin back!
What are you gonna do with it? You're just gonna have it?
Yeah, I like it. It's like a regular coin, but big.
Put it back!
She stole our stuff.
Yeah, and now we got it back.
Yeah, so far we've got the moral
So
high ground.
leave
If we
the
start
coin.
nicking stuff from her.
We don't want any reasons that she would go after us. Leave the fucking coin!
Whoa.
It's not fun being on the receiving end, is it?
He's talking to her body. She's unconscious. She can't hear you.
No, I'm talking to these guys because I always get yelled at.
Because you're always setting
Maybe
fire
it's
to
just
things.
ignoring me, or what?
I'm thinking about it.
I can wrench it out of your hands if you prefer.
Oh god.
Let's just weigh up the pros and cons amongst yourselves.
While I leave.
Because I want to take it.
I'm gonna forcibly try to grab it from Smithy.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my.
Fucking hell.
Oh
Jill
my.
Jackson has had it with this nonsense.
Okay.
Officially.
I want you to make a, if it's forcible, an athletics check, like a grapple, and then Smithy, you can do a dex or a strength to try and keep it.
They're equally bad. It doesn't matter. Strength. I'm just clutching it in my hands. I'm like,
21?
I want to keep the coin.
Jeff Axon, you wrestle it off of him.
Sweet. Now you leave, and I put it on the letter when he's gone.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh,
Will someone
no.
please escort Smithy out of the premise
Smithy, why don't
so
we
we
go
can
outside?
get
I
out of
mean,
here?
why don't we fix your beard up, take stock situation, appreciate the fact that we all have our stuff back. It's been a good day. Let's not make it weirder than it needs to be.
I just don't see why I can't keep the coin.
It'll come back and bite us in the ass, man. I don't want to think. What if you lose your comb again? Could you imagine the pain that would cause you? Let's just go. It's been a long day, long morning, long afternoon. I don't know. Let's just go. Come on. I'll buy you a drink. Or 3. 4? Please?
How do you always have money?
I pick up things.
Not these things. Different things.
Come on, let's go. I'll buy you 12 drinks. Let's go. She gets really angry. Let's go.
Okay. And I try and snatch it back.
Oh my god. I turn around and I walk
It's
outside.
gonna be the rest of the game.
Aye, aye.
I leave.
Okay. Okay. So
What do
same
you want
again.
me to roll?
Athletics versus athletics, or so Smithy, your athletics to grab it to wrestle it off her. Jeff Ratson, your athletics to stop.
My
Well,
god.
that's a 13.
Against 3.
I storm out, and on my way out, I hit the grandfather clock with my hammer.
No!
Smash it.
Oh my god.
You break the glass and all the hands and this old clock. Super broken.
Wait. Maybe it's better if we take it with us.
Oh my goodness!
It's a nice coin.
You just want the coin for yourself?
What is it? What is the deal with this coin? Just leave it.
It's just a nice coin. I don't know. We should take it with us.
Wait a minute. You just said that we shouldn't take the coin, and you almost assaulted one of our
I
most...
changed my mind, okay, Crass?
Please leave the coin.
I
mean,
want to.
But you got your holy symbol back. What does it matter now? Put
But I
it back.
keep it. I can't-
No.
No,
Okay,
I don't want to.
Smudge, I'm going to try and
Yeah.
I'm going to try to knock the coin out of her hand across the room.
Okay.
Time to put an end to this silliness.
Oh my
To
god.
jolt it out of her hand.
Wait, is it athletics or acrobatics?
Huh?
What do I have to roll?
She's
I
using.
think if you're forcibly trying to like knock it,
Yeah.
it's athletics. Like it's like a strength check to really hit it out.
I take a run up.
And what should I roll for that?
Well, there.
15.
Should I
Um,
roll athletics too?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck beating that.
13.
Oh wow.
Knocks it out of your hand,
No!
And I grab her and I'm like, get a hold of yourself!
and it rolls down the staircase. Ding ding ding
I'm
ding
like-
ding.
Nobody touch the coin.
Hold up.
Oh. What if we use something to pick it up, like a cloth or a?
Or and I use mage hand. I pick the thing off the ground.
Okay. Cast mage
I'm
hand.
gonna run
Mage hand.
after it.
Christ, no!
I run to stop her.
I'm just gonna run out the door, like holding it 30 feet away from me.
Fuck's sake. Okay, hold on. Okay.
I'm running away.
First of all,
Oh, vey.
right, Kira, what are you doing? Mage hand?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I'll
what you said you were gonna do.
pick it up.
So you mage hand and you lift it up. So all of you, like looking at this coin at the bottom of the stairs, it kind of raises up into the air. Jaffraxon, athletics check to get down the stairs to grab it.
Okay.
Kraz, athletics check to stop her from doing so.
Ooh.
16.
At the same time,
Uh-oh.
you see Smithy, the most obvious person in the world, like trying to sidestep towards the coin to try and snatch it out of the air.
Oh god.
Oh,
Jaffraxon, you
I
bundle
regret
past Kraz.
everything. Yeah.
Jaffraxon, you're bundling down the stairs. Smithy is right there in plain view. Just one dexterity check from both of you.
From me and
Just a
Smithy.
straight dexterity.
From me?
Yeah, from both of you. You're both right
Raw
there by the
dexterity?
coin.
4.
10.
Jaffraxon just grabs it out of the air. Smithy, you're so slow.
I
And now
pocket it.
Jaffraxon has the coin in her pocket.
Okay, so I think we can agree the coin might be enchanted in some very bad way. Sort of explain some things.
I'm gonna try and wrestle
Can-
Jaffrax into
Can we go?
Jaffraxon out the door. Keep going. Okay, and we will leave into the midday street of Flat. The sun high in the sky. What would you like to do next?
So we're taking the coin then?
Take
I
the
don't think we
coin.
have a choice.
I don't think we have any choice.
Who has the coin?
We just have to separate these two.
You saw Jaffraxon pluck it from the air.
You want to give me the coin?
No, I
Huh?
don't want to give you the coin.
You don't want to give me the coin? I can hold the
No.
coin for you. No?
No.
Just
No,
5
I'm not
minutes?
giving it to you.
I can
No.
hold it for
No.
You can trust me. Just come on.
No.
Just go here.
No.
I'll hold on to it for you.
No.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Do you want to steal anything else?
After what just happened, I don't think I want to go back in that house.
No, I'm talking to Joth Acton.
No,
Oh.
I don't want anything else. No.
Okay.
Should I burn the house down?
No. She's still in there.
Right.
Come on.
That's a good point.
I think you promised Smithy a drink.
I got my holy symbol. That's
Whoa.
good.
I owe you
People
nothing.
wrong.
I owe you nothing, sir. You lose.
4 drinks.
You try to get the coin back. Forfeit
I'll
offer.
buy you 4 drinks. There's just this. I don't know where we can't. We literally can't go in any of the pubs we can buy drinks from.
Well, do we have to?
Let's just leave
Do we
town.
have to
Plans
stick around? Yeah. Everybody hates us. No one's on our side anyway, so we might as well.
Are there any inns we haven't been to yet that we know of?
Oh yeah, sure. There's a few.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's safe though.
Very true.
There's Nat Weiler's Bell.
Let's go there.
What? What's it called?
Nat Wiles Bell.
Nat Weiler's Bell.
Not a sponsor. Let's go there.
That's what it's called.
Good time.
That sounds like a pleasant, wholesome, family-friendly place where we can have a civil drink and discuss coins.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
You go to this place. It is in this part of town, so it's only a 5-minute walk away. Smithy, you've been here before. It is a very, very old pub, but it is tiny. It's like you can all sort of stand up in there, but that's as much room as there is. There are no tables,
Nice.
and most of the people drinking spills out into the street.
Alright. Go get a drink.
Yeah.
There's a lady behind the bar. Yes.
7
everyone?
drinks.
She kind of counts you all. It's like 6.
Yeah, but this one needs 2. And I point to Smithy.
Understood. 7 ales coming up.
He's an alcoholic.
Don't care. She
Oh.
pours you 7 ales and kind of ushers you out to finish your drinking on the street.
We can't sit inside?
She kind of looks around. She's like, "Where?"
If I give you copious amount of money, can you clear us a table?
There are no tables in this bar. It's like the smallest cramp. The most of the room is taken up by the bar.
What's the matter, Kraz? You never done any street drinking?
Sure. If
We'll
that's normal.
Just sit in a circle on the dirt.
Are there tables outside?
There's a few very like benches outside.
Wow. What a dump. Okay. How much for the drinks?
Let's call it 1 gold.
Okay. I give her
Jeff
gold
Fraxton. Jeff Fraxton, how much for the coin?
It's not for sale.
I've got 168 gold pieces on me. And a beard comb.
No, I don't want.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
It's made of ivory.
He's trying to give away his beard comb. Something's wrong.
I've also got a green gem. Shiny.
No, I don't
Also,
think
You can have my hammer.
that's good enough.
Okay. This is getting out of hand.
But if you drop it, it'll disappear into another realm.
I don't think so.
I got a silver symbol of Salune.
Matt, when they both touched the coin or picked it up, they're not wearing like gloves with bare skin. They touched the coin, right?
I don't know. Do I assume Jeff Fraxton wears sort of like mail gauntlet as part of her armor?
Okay, so her skin didn't come in contact with the actual coin.
No.
Shit. Kira, I think we should just find some new people to adventure with.
I'm beginning to wonder.
I think this is gonna be a big fucking problem.
I got a nice grey coat.
Let it go with the coin, man.
God.
Oh, and by the way, I found some money in the house that we can all share. So I dish out 30 gold to everyone.
So we can't
Ooh.
steal a gold coin, but
Jeff Fraxton just starts handing out money stolen.
Okay.
When did you steal
Update,
this?
I have 198 gold pieces.
Well, it took some time to go through the house, right? So I pocketed all the gold that I
Oh
found.
God, this fucking coin is gonna be the bane of my life. I literally just down my drink and I go back in and buy another one.
So, drop the book off. Got your symbol back. You got your comb. Everyone hates us.
Good. It's good.
What do we do now? Do we just go somewhere else?
So Hugh, what?
Do
How
we
you
have
doing?
anything left for us here?
There's nothing else here.
Do you want to go somewhere nice and warm? Sir Hugh? Somewhere like Palm Beaches? Heat? Get a tan? No?
What do you want to do,
I just-
Hugh? What do you want to? You want to get out of here? You want to get out of the city? You want to get away?
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What about you, Smithy?
Huh? What?
Do you want to go? Do you want to stay?
I don't mind.
But he's gonna say something about the coin,
I'm
isn't he?
guessing he's going to go wherever the
I swear to
coin
God, if he
goes.
says something
So,
about the coin,
yeah.
I'm gonna shoot him with an arrow. I'm gonna hope that unconsciousness cures him.
Actually, not a bad idea.
I don't have the coin. She's got the coin. Why you gonna knock me unconscious?
You remain preoccupied. We need our group together to think about what we're gonna do.
You do realise,
Yeah.
though, the fact that Smithy is so keen to get this coin back means Raven will definitely be on our tail the minute she wakes up. And we're currently now 5 minutes round the corner from her place.
I mean, honestly, I'd quite like her to come and steal the coin. Like this point.
Yeah.
genuinely
But
that
those
would
two
be
aren't
great.
going to let her do it, are they? We're going to get in another big fight again.
We could just burn the house down.
We're not burning the house down.
It's not
Okay.
gonna help. I mean, we could
Well-
take them to the priests.
Yeah,
See if
I
we
you
can
two
go
would.
there.
You two would like that, right? A nice visit to the priest. They can look at the coin, appraise the value.
They're not interested.
Not take
in
it
the coin,
away.
They're gonna cure you of whatever the madness is.
Don't say it out loud. Oh, Kira, why? No. Now they're not gonna go willingly. No, but seriously, church.
I mean, I can follow you guys there, but I'm not giving the coin.
No one's saying like giving it away. Just gotta have a look at it, see if it's valuable.
Do I roll? Does he have to roll like deception for that or something? And I insight.
I think everyone knows you're lying. So
Thanks, Kira.
probably
I'm like,
no
no, I
need.
don't want to go with you. I think that's a terrible idea. Let's stay here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like a great idea from your perspective.
Alexa, stop. Started playing music randomly. What the fuck?
Bloody Alexa.
Nice.
Oh god.
So what do we do?
Well, let's just all put our giant gold coins on the table.
I stab myself with my dagger. Just out of
End
sheer
it.
frustration.
No, but what is there left to do in Flan then?
So in terms of, you know,
Didn't we have a quest right at the beginning, something to do with the dragon?
I can't remember.
I mean, we could go take care of the Welcomer trash if we wanted to.
That's just gonna put us in more trouble, though, isn't it?
We could just give them a coin and just like let it play out.
I'm not giving them the coin.
Alright.
Yeah, it's better with us. We're safe.
So mean, Matt.
okay, so if, in terms of like getting out of town, you know, there's a few places you know that you could probably lie low in, and I will look them up for you. So there's places you've been before, like that are fairly sort of nearby and wouldn't take too long to travel to if you just wanted to get away for a bit of time. And they are so Hugh, you know about the ruins of the Grim Shackle Jail. That's kind of like it's a abandoned tower that there's probably nobody there right now.
Yeah,
If that's what you're looking to, if you're looking to spend some time alone. You also know of like King's Pyre, that like kind of formation in the hills.
I burned both those places down.
Yeah, it didn't end too badly, too greatly even. Kira, you know about Carble's Hill, the kind of forest hamlet. It's maybe less than a day's travel away, and sits just right on the edge of the quivering forest. What else do we know? In Zephyrbella, you know... Sorry, let me look it up properly. You've been to an inn outside of town that's further to the east, towards the marshland.
Is that the crossing?
That's the cross. 1 sec. The Crossing Inn.
Crossing in, yeah.
It sits on the Trank River, and it's owned by a guy called Romson Cow, who is quite friendly. There's options open to you if you want to get out of town. Of course, most of your stuff is back at Madame Friona's. In terms of personal possessions that you don't have on your immediate person. The choice is yours.
Well, as a group, we need to decide if we're staying or leaving.
I'm okay with taking a break.
Might be a good idea.
Come back in like a year, maybe 3.
10.
No. No, but we could probably get out of town for a few weeks or a week, or even at best a week, just to let them fight in the city, let them wipe each other out. I mean, wipe the welcomers out.
There's no good reason for us to stay, right? I mean, neither side... like, we don't have a stake in this fight.
Not really.
Both sides have shown themselves to be able to be stronger than us generally in battle. We need to... And yeah, but there's not much of a reason to stay.
There'll be a lot of death here, for sure.
I'm okay with avoiding a little bit of death.
What is it that we're risking by staying? Like, will the welcomers come after us? Will the Blackfist come after us?
I think they're both
Probably
just
the
gonna be-
welcomers.
I'm guessing that they're just going to be caught up with each other, right? I mean,
The Welcomers wanted to kill us. They could have killed me the other day, last night. They didn't.
Not for lack of trying, though. How did you get back to the castle anyway? If LeBlanc died there and you blacked out?
I walked.
But you said you blacked out.
I did when I got back to the castle.
Huh.
But Chap could have killed me, or at least attacked me if he wanted me dead. I don't think we have much of a fight with the Welcomers right now, unless we took it to them.
But you just said that you wanted to kill some Welcomer trash.
I do.
So which is it?
I don't know if I could convince you guys to do it with me, but I think we could stay. But does it sound like it's everyone's fight?
What do you want to do, Hugh? Like, what would you do if we stayed?
Find every single Welcomer in the city and kill them?
They did some damage, Hugh, and I'm into vengeance.
I would really like a more thorough explanation of exactly what went down that night. Because it doesn't seem like the timelines add up 100%.
Well,
Would you mind going into...
Oh, you want to get it from Hugh?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So which part?
From the beginning would be nice. Because the way you've explained it up until now doesn't make any sense.
If it makes it any easier, I was there and it doesn't make much sense, but I can try again.
I'm gonna get up and walk away, or at least far enough so I can keep an eye on the way that the house is anyway, to see if I can spot her coming out. Just keeping an open watch. So I'm not gonna.
There's some activity on the street, but you don't see a cloaked woman or any ravens around.
No, I keep my focus that way and I tune out the conversation.
Sure.
Like more detailed. What went down? Where did you walk together? Where did you meet up? What did they say? All those kind of details.
All right. Well, we're all at the whorehouse together, and then I attacked the Black Fist. They knocked me out. I woke up in some sort of holding cell, and I was bound to some sort of device. And then they stabbed me, and then they cut me here, the knife, asking questions about all of you, who you were and where you were located in our base and everything else. And then...
Who are you talking about when you say they?
It was LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, okay.
And then he brought some... I don't know who it was, a young boy of some sort, a stable boy, he said, to the room, who... He had to cast some kind of magic. I don't know, but I started having these visions or dreams, and I started hallucinating all kinds of things that I guess it wasn't real. I mean, you guys are here now, so that would, of course, it wasn't real. But this thing I know, I'm dressed in armor with my hands tied, marching on the street with a dozen other guards in LeBlanc, and we're heading towards the meeting spot near midnight. And LeBlanc made the comment that you guys were meeting us there with the book. we got there to the roof of the building. It was 3 stories tall, if I remember correctly. We're all on the ceiling, and then all of a sudden we started getting shot at from a roof nearby. Then they threw grappling hooks over, and then they started coming over themselves and with their swords attacking us. And then the entrance back to the rooftop was chained from inside. And everyone started dying. I remember jumping over the edge and going into the window from the story beneath us, and then reopening the chained door and letting LeBlanc through. Everyone else was dead, but it was me and LeBlanc, and we got out alive. Killed a couple of welcomers in the process. And just when he told me that we would be rewarded and we're on the way back to the city, and he thanked me for everything, is when Chab appeared out of the shadows and cut his neck. Then Chab just looked at me and said he'd done everyone a favor and disappeared. And then I walked back to the castle.
Right. See, that makes more sense.
Why did Chab let you go?
I have no idea what Chab's motivations are. I mean,
I guess he knows who you are, right? He's met you.
yeah.
And I guess we kept our end of the bargain. In a strange way.
I wonder where LeBlanc's body was taken. Like, who came to take care of all the bodies and the ruckus and the aftermath kind of thing.
Well, it was in the middle of the street, and we saw all those dead bodies back at the castle. So, I mean, I'd imagine one of those is his, potentially.
Hmm.
Hey, Smudge, do I know of any kind of, like, maybe, like, as an officer of the Black Fist, any different, like, ritual? Would they die or anything like that?
You would probably suspect the back of the castle he'd be taken to like the Chapel of Bane and given sort of a more ritualistic ceremony that befits his station. He's one of the top sort of
Ranking officers, yeah.
3-5 people, and that there is a after some time has passed, there'll probably be some sort of ceremony either in the castle or in the graveyard. And there is a special sort of tomb for distinguished officers in the graveyard.
I share all that information.
So what do people think that we should do at this point?
Well, listen, you all know how I feel about this city and its people, but it just seems to me that the Welcomers have done no good at all. Every time I've met them, and it's just people keep dying and dying for all sorts of reasons.
I gotta agree. But the Black Fist are no better, right? I mean, they tortured you. Not like 24 hours ago.
That's true.
Maybe without LeBlanc, though. They won't be so bad.
So what do you think we do? We go to the Black Fist and lend our services? Or do you think we go independent and just go and see if we can't assassinate a couple of these leaders of the Welcomers?
I think maybe checking with them first would be preferable.
We could just...
Instead of just
Yeah.
going to straight
Also, we
on
might
them.
get paid.
Yeah. Grass, you've been very quiet.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
No, I'm just keeping an eye on the road to see if anyone comes. I purposely tuned out the whole thing. So what are we doing?
That would basically mean that we side with the Black Fist, but that's, they're, I guess, equally bad either way.
Well, there was a night that did. Do you remember back at the celebration nights ago? We ran into. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. A night there. Burrell, she came to check on me when I was getting tortured, and I don't know. She did mention that she was there to help, but that's maybe someone we could also potentially talk to.
So she came to check on you while you're being tortured, and then what? Left you being tortured? Like
there was
Carry on.
There was a few moments when LeBlanc stepped out to prepare himself for battle, as I was chained in the room, bleeding.
So she didn't
Barely
like,
survived.
actually help. She just said she was there to help.
Well, the room was. It sounded like were guards outside the room everywhere, and she came inside for a brief moment. Don't know what she could have done opposed to just speak with me. And she did give me a healing potion, which potentially saved my life.
In the context of the Black Fist, it's like that is like being divine.
So LeBlanc was in the process of killing you.
I've passed out a few times.
LeBlanc's an asshole, man. I'm glad he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, he deserved that.
What a jerk.
So what, you think we should go check out this night then? Go find her? And
Yeah, I mean,
lend her our services in the hope that she's an okay person?
if anything, I wouldn't be opposed just to speaking with her. Even if we do decide to get out of here, just to, I don't know, see if we can speak with her, I guess.
Even if we do leave before we go, we just gotta let Kraz set fire to the pub.
And who knows, she might have some information with the Brotherhood and what's been going on for them for the past 24 hours.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Would I know where she'd be located at, Smudge?
Maybe an intelligence check or a history check. History check.
Yeah, history's fine. 20, there you go.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So, you think back to the kind of the Judy roster, and you last actually in like daylight hours, she's stationed on the. Let me get a map. She's stationed not too far from here, actually, in the northwest gate, which leads to the Iron Root. She has an office there.
I say all that.
Let's go there, right?
Right, so, sure.
I don't think they're going to pay us a dime to kill anybody, but it's worth a try.
Well, if a lot of their people actually died yesterday, they might be short on people that can help.
Yeah, well, you say that, but last night we delivered probably the most important piece of political leverage in this entire city, and the best we got was, what are your names? Get the fuck out. So, I
Kraz,
could care less now.
If it's treasure you want, then go back to the thief's house and get the hoard of treasure there.
There ain't nothing in this town worth dying for. I learned that now. There ain't jack shit here. And I ain't dying for the Black Fist. I'm not dying for the welcomes, especially when I can see that neither side has anything redeeming to offer. And no gratitude, no justice can be had in this city. I say let it burn. I've been saying that since day one, and I still stand by that. Probably now more so than ever. The sooner it burns down, the better. But for now, let's see how this goes.
Okay. You guys want to go speak to Knight Sergeant Burrell?
As long as we don't have to go through the same entrance we did earlier today, because it's just weird.
We've got to.
Yeah, I
Come
got
on.
to kind of
Stick
What
to
the
the
same-
same
what the-
fucking guy.
the side entrance guy every time.
No,
Gotta relive
different
here.
gate.
Hello.
It's here at this kind of northwesterly gate, and
I don't see it on the map. Do you have a map open?
oh shit, my bad. I'm looking at the map and not pointing you over. There you go. See it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not far away, and you guys walk over, and there are a couple of guards sort of manning the top of the gate, crossbowmen, and there is a sort of very sturdy, like guard post building up against the side of the gate. And there's two Black Fist privates stood outside.
Maybe you might want to lead us in, Sir Hugh. I don't think.
Yeah,
know
I go
you
up there and I walk towards him. We're passing through. We need to see Captain Burrell.
Oh, Knight Sergeant Burrell is inside.
Excuse us.
You can go in.
We go in.
You all go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you go in, and this is it's like a small guard, almost like a barracks. You see off to the side, there's a couple of sort of bunk beds, like living quarters. But this is sort of the main office, and she has like papers and maps like everywhere, in a kind of state of sort of disarray. You see her. Some of you recognize her from last time you met. She is sort of late mid-40s. Athletic build, short crop, sort of sandy, almost going a little bit grey hair. She's Knight Sergeant Ailey Burrell. She's talking to another knight, and the guy is giving a report. You don't really catch much of the conversation, but as soon as she sees you walk in, she kind of stiffens, stands up straight. She says, "They're dismissed. Thank you." And the guy sort of hurries out the door that you just came to. And once he closes the door, you are extremely surprised to see her smile, almost like from ear to ear, as she sees Sir Hugh. She's like, "Sir Hugh, you're alive." And she like runs up and she hugs him.
Aw.
So Hugh,
Okay, I don't see that. But...
You are surprised. You've never seen that sort of emotion from her before. And she says, "Sorry, but I'm glad I heard what happened. I'm glad you're okay."
Well, I wouldn't be if it wasn't for your help. I appreciate that. Thank you.
It was the least I could do. These are your friends?
Yes, these are my companions.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Are they trustworthy?
I'd say so. Yes.
Well, if this isn't just a house call, you want to talk about something real, then we can do that now.
Yes. Give us an update. What's going on?
Sit down, all of you. And she kind of like pulls up a couple of stools around this table with a big sort of map of plant that has sort of drawings all over it, like spaces circled.
I want to sit in a stool that's facing the door.
Okay. But, I mean, it's a stool that faces in all directions.
I mean, I
Does he
angle
turn
myself
the
towards the
stool
door.
Whatever direction you want.
Yeah. I angle myself towards the door.
It'd be so awkward. We're all singing in a circle, but your back is turned to us. Like,
I'm turned halfway in, halfway out.
okay.
He's a
I'm
kobold.
keeping an eye on the door.
I mean, he's right not to trust anyone, right?
I'm looking at that door. I'm just
I got
prepping
you.
a firebolt. Just prepping a firebolt.
I mean this with all seriousness. Flan is in a whole ton of shit right now. I'm sure you've seen the tension build over the last few weeks, over the last few months, since the Law Region was installed in power. I believe that he is a good man and he is doing his best to keep the peace. But I believe there are outside forces working against him. And not only that, I believe there is a traitor within the upper echelons of the organization. I thought it was LeBlanc, but now he's dead, and I still have my suspicions that my intuition tells me that this isn't over. Here, look at all this. And she has like loads of like files, and she kind of comes across like a bit of a paranoid person. She's got loads of stuff, and she's just laying it
Conspiracy
out.
theorist. Yeah.
She's like, look, all these shift reports, rotors, requisition, it's all wrong. It's all mixed up. We have calls from the countryside that go unaided, food supplies that are not delivered. Something is happening to this city, and I think someone in the Black Fist is diverting resources away from where it's needed to, I don't know for what end.
Were you aware that beneath the Black Lyceum, there's LeBlanc was ordering Black Fist to torture and imprison random people in the city
little
looking
girl.
for welcomers?
I've
And
heard about
children.
such. I've heard that a group of adventurers broke up that torture ring. She kind of looks knowingly at all of you. LeBlanc's methods were crude, but he was focused and diligent in his duties, and I don't think he was right to do what he did. But his orders were to go after the welcomers, and that's what he was doing. Do you want to help this city?
I think that's a question that everyone here maybe needs to answer, opposed to just me.
What do you suggest?
I think the city needs some help. I think it's easy to see only welcomers and black fists, but there are children and families living here that are suffering. And I do not think the Black Fist are helping in the way we can, and nor do I think the welcomers are either. I mean, this city stinks of corruption. The nobles are turning their backs. No offense, she says. She sort of nods her head to you, Smithy. The guilds are focusing on themselves. The city is imploding. The city needs heroes. It needs heroes like Sir Hugh Blackdoor. And I hope heroes like you.
We wouldn't even know where to start.
Okay. Well, I think I know who the traitor is. I've been investigating for a good month now. I think the only possibility is that it's Knight Lieutenant
Bolivar,
Bulba.
I
No.
fucking knew it.
And that's where we'll end the game.
Oh, wow.
No. Nah,
It's okay, Matthew.
it's impossible. It was LeBlanc all along. She's just diverting the attention. She's evil too. Nice try, Matt. I see right through you. So,
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
that was fun.
Thanks.
Man.
Couple of
Thanks,
unexpected turns.
As always.
Yeah.
Good to have Bill here.
Hey.
I'm alive.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
Were you roll in death saving throws
Who?
in there when you were doing your one shot? Did you have death saving throws to roll?
There were a lot of rolls, and there were a lot of me being unconscious.
Okay.
And I don't even want to go into detail.
How convenient. No, your life.
There
That's
was
important.
the highlight was a moment where
Yep.
he saying what he was going to do, and I thought, okay, he's just going to die, and this whole thing is going to fall apart, and he jumped from the roof
3-story building.
onto a grappling hook rope into the middle of it, cut the rope, and it swung down to
Into
the
a window.
second-story window.
Oh
What a
my
hero.
god.
One swift motion. And I had the dagger in my teeth, so I like ran, jumped, 3
my
stories there, just jumped off, grabbed the rope, cut it, swung in. A lot of
So
rolls.
badass.
Like a
You
pirate.
missed the window,
Yeah, I hit a ledge.
and you're on the ledge.
I got shot by like 4 crossbow bolts.
2 crossbows, and he was like, "I'm almost dead. I think I'm gonna die." I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, damn it!"
Okay, I survived.
It was fun though.
But it wasn't pleasant.
Sounds awesome.
It's a lot of lucid dreams in my torturing.
God. LeBlanc is such an ass. Oh my god. When did we meet this woman this night?
Was it
You
the-
might not have met. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
We met her at the feast, didn't we?
Oh, like super
Yeah.
briefly.
Yeah, she was like on the list of.
And I think she's
People
the one that escorted me, I think, to the Lord
Oh
Jesus
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It was very brief. Very, very brief.
When are we doing this again?
Is there a doodle up for October?
Nope.
Dude,
But there can be.
But if we're all here, do we?
I had
This
some
is
time
like the
off.
in-person version of Doodle.
You got
right?
time off?
Yeah, no. I'm off tomorrow, then I'm off, I think, like the week of, I think it's the 15th, maybe through the 19th. No, maybe it's the 22nd to the 26th. It's one of those weeks. I gotta double check.
So most of October then.
It's one or the other.
I think I'll be pretty much free from now on until the last week of October.
About the 29th or the 22nd? Which week are you talking about?
I've got a client in the 25th to the 30th.
Okay. If I'm off, I might
Sorry,
be
wait.
off.
21st to the 26th.
But when
That
are you-
might be the week I'm off. I don't know.
When are you off, Bill? You don't know.
I can find out real quick. I think it's that week he's busy.
I'll do a doodle because
Yeah.
I can still do nights that week anyway. Okay. Thanks very much.
Cool.
That was fun.
Thanks,
See you
Smudge.
later.
Thanks, Smudge.
Bye.
Thanks,
GG's,
Smudge.
dude.